Yeah, most of the time. But yeah, he's cool most of the time.
Is your nose not bleeding anymore?
It probably stopped.
I don't know. I still see blood leaking out there.
It's probably drying.
Ah, okay.
So yeah.
Are we starting?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
shit.
Chaba. Tell us.
This past Sunday, Corey and
I
I.
was just getting right into it.
Yeah, I'm like, we're just gonna get it out like a band-aid.
All right.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. It's gonna get real right now. Corey and I decided to check out the Folsom Street Fair in San Francisco.
How was that?
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know because it's just called Folsom Street
it's a
Fair. It
full-
should be
yeah.
called
For
Folsom
those who
Fuck
don't
Fair.
know,
For
our
those who
listeners,
don't know, it's an event in San Francisco. Go figure. Where it's just like you can just have your fetish like out in the open, pretty much.
what's
You just
Pride
wank in the open.
Yeah, there was some people wanking in the open. There was some nudity.
So it's like all the gross shit during Pride?
Yeah,
Basically.
pretty much. But
Kinda,
like,
yeah.
Like all the shit that you go, I don't really need to see that today. Like that's
Like,
like a small percentage of what Pride is.
spooge all over the streets, sweat all over the streets,
wasn't that
hair
bad.
everywhere.
Like I haven't heard about it, and I was like, I don't know.
Did you participate?
No, I didn't. Participate.
There's
Didn't
more men than
participate in it.
women, right? Or
There
no?
was more women than men when we were there.
Okay.
Like the more we walked in, the more like there were like a lot more naked women.
Because there's like a women's section.
Yeah, there was like a big
women's
women's
tent.
section that she got to go in. Me and another friend didn't get to go.
Because I was
in.
gonna go check it out because I know it's like big in like the BDSM community. And
Yeah,
whatever
like
community.
that's why I heard about it and I was like, I don't know why, but I want to check this out. Like I don't know why, but I want to see what this is. This true? So I was like, I want to see it. I was like, I hit up Corey. I was like, do you want to go? I was like, this is what it is, and there's gonna be a lot of shit we're gonna see. She was like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, one of my coworkers was talking about it. And he was telling me how he like saw his friend snap and like he was seeing all the shit going on there and he didn't want to like go to it because of all this stuff. Like, what's the worst thing you saw there?
Oh, it was the smells. The smells were pretty bad, and like you didn't want to touch like elbows with anybody because it's just like
you don't want to touch.
bare, raw, hairy, liquidy people walking around. Oh.
So like in here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Smegma.
No,
God.
We didn't see nothing too extreme.
The spitting was pretty funny.
The spitting was pretty funny. We saw these girls. There was these like just naked girls, and they stuck their head out and they were like, "Look up," to like be spat on, pretty much. And like people were actually like look up, yeah. And we were like, "Holy shit! Look what's going on in there!" And they were just like dripping their spit down, and like people were like catching it on themselves or in their mouth.
That shouldn't be in broad daylight. Keep that in your home.
No, but it was like they like turned it into a sporting event.
Yeah.
like they'd like aim really hard
It was
on
like-
somebody,
you
like
ever-
to like spit like on a specific spot. They're like 2 stories up. It was a little impressive.
You ever played that Lilo and
fucking
Stitch game?
disgusting. No, what?
No,
Why,
that
why
Lilo-
are you
wait,
bringing
wait,
this?
wait, wait,
Lilo and Stitch.
Wait, you ever play that game on like it was like a Lilo and Stitch game where you have to make a sandwich and you have to like get all the
One of those
fucking-
flash games? Yeah.
the
it
Flash.
comes out. It was pretty much that's what it was.
Like a physics game.
Yeah,
Gross.
it was pretty.
Like the MJ Baby Drop game.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was pretty overwhelming.
They threw their arms up like goal every time they hit somebody. They're like, and like fucking like
That's fucking
chest bumping and shit.
That's fucking gross. I should not be out there in public like that.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
it
you
was
have to,
pretty
like-
overwhelming. You have to.
you
not,
go through a thing to get in there.
You have to like
Shit.
not mind a lot of shit. To be honest, like there were some things I was like, I'm not gonna look at that. Like that.
And then it smelled like
You know what made me fucking laugh the most?
stool at one point.
Yeah, at one point. I mean, in San Francisco.
Like shit, like doo doo, like San Francisco.
Yes.
The shit that you see
The
on the
normal
ground.
smells?
Yeah.
You know,
No. Like just like straight. I was like somebody did the do somewhere in the nearby vicinity.
Oh my
Like that was
God.
your fetish, and it happened.
There was a lot. The most we saw was like a lot of whipping stuff, just like a lot of like people getting spanked.
The
and
normal shit.
Normal shit, yeah. And then we were looking at all the fucking paddles and shit, and like,
Oh fuck! There was looking at the cock ring.
oh yeah, we were looking at and then I was thinking about getting one, and then I saw the price. They were like $45. I was like, fuck that.
They look like little baby chew toys or something too.
Exactly my size.
I was for your enlarged clit.
Yeah.
We were sitting there and we're looking at the cock rings, and I was like pointing at it, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like what babies used to teeth on." And as I'm like pointing at it, I like look up, and there's like this professional style like portrait telephoto fucking $2,000 camera lens like pointed at me, like somebody like takes a picture, and I was like, "Oh no!" Pointing at this fucking cock ring.
Oh my god.
I'm like gonna see this on like some transgender news or like this brave young transgender boy.
She's like, wait, I'm not brave.
I'm not a boy.
No.
I almost spit out my beer.
No, but yeah, I think the weirdest thing I saw that I was actually very uncomfortable with were the gimps.
Oh,
the
my
dog
god.
gimps.
Yeah.
No, not the dog
Oh,
gimps.
the dog gimps gross me out, dude.
There were horse gimps.
Oh, you mean
What?
pony play?
Yeah, there were like
I didn't see that shit.
there. I saw that there. I saw a couple of those walk by, and what freaked me out the most is that they were actually like walking, like they were actually like a fucking horse, and they had hooves.
Oh my god,
Like
Chava,
leather
I missed
hooves.
this.
And I was like, okay. I was like, at that point, we got to pull the plug. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thankfully, we were only there. I was like, we're just gonna be there for an hour, and then let's get the fuck out.
Wait, does it cost money to enter?
No, you just
No.
walk
It's
in.
for walking.
You
But,
can
like-
give donations.
Yeah, they ask for like donations, but like nothing happens
Yeah.
when you give a donation
You
anyway,
just
so
walk in.
whatever.
But yeah,
I did not see that shit.
You didn't see the horse
No.
gimps?
No.
Yeah. So, interesting experience, but I don't think I'll ever go back.
No, I saw the puppy play shit. That was everywhere. Like everybody going around like this dog gimp mask. That's what I saw.
I
that
saw
creeped
that
me
too.
out because I see people walking around with their dogs. I'm like, hide your dogs.
Were there
Do you know
children?
what's afoot?
Were there children there?
No,
No,
it's an
better
18
not.
and, it's an 18 and up
Yeah.
event. You can't.
Okay,
can't bring
good.
up
They
children.
wouldn't have kids.
What was funny?
Good.
What was funny was that Corey goes, "Hey, Chala, didn't you want to fuck Lola Bunny?" And I was
Oh.
like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Turn around." I was like, "What the?" And then our friend, should we say his name? I don't want to say his name.
Don't say
Friend one.
Friend one.
Friend two, or yeah, friend one. He was like, "Is this Disneyland?"
Oh my god.
He was fucking.
There were furries
He was
everywhere.
enjoying the not really enjoying.
Everywhere.
But we went for what it is, and I was like, all right, yeah, we got. The BART ride was horrendous though.
Yeah, that sucked.
That
How?
was fucking terrible because
Bart always sucks. So
BART always sucks. But like on this particular day, we were like, all right, we're taking the free Warm Springs all the way down from San Francisco.
okay, right,
We have to wait 30 fucking minutes for that fucking train to arrive.
right.
When we get there, it's going and it stops, and then goes and then it stops, and then it goes and then stops.
In the tube or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
between stops. Like it just
This
kept
was like
stopping.
after the stops, like Oakland. Like we were in Oakland, like just outside of West Oakland, and then we're like, oh, well, we'll be moving shortly, ladies and gentlemen. We're like, dude, that's like the third time you did this shit.
Bart does that
Can
all
you
the time.
tell us why?
Just
At least.
It was the most.
I mean, there
Had
are
seizures?
intercoms.
I
There
don't
are
know.
intercoms that you're
It
only
was-
supposed to use for emergencies.
It was the most horrendous BART ride I've probably ever been on.
really?
That's why I don't use Bart.
Oh, I've been on some bad ones.
Yeah.
The worst one for me was
way worse.
Muni. It wasn't Bart. It was Muni, and I was. It's like right when my mom's car got totaled, so she was driving my car. I got to, I think, what is it, 4th and King, and that's where the Caltrains stop. That's like the last part where they're at, and Muni right there just shut down for some reason because it's just down the street from what is it, AT&T Park or Oracle Park?
Oracle Park.
Yeah, it's just down the street from there, and there's that big ass like bridge. I guess the train operator. I was already on Muni going to work, and
Oh, so this was recent.
this is maybe like a few months ago.
Okay.
And it shut. They shut it down because there's no power over the bridge, so the train would get stuck there. So they're like diverting their traffic from there. And they're like, okay, we're basically not taking you guys to your destination. You have to get off here and figure it out.
Bullshit.
So I get off. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll see what I can do. And I eventually called a coworker. He was on his way to come pick me up. It was gonna be like 30 minutes because there's hella traffic now. My boss takes Caltrains from I think San Jose, and he gets off at 4th and King. So I saw him get off. Like he didn't notice me. I saw him get off and cross the street. And I'm like, oh fuck, he's gonna realize that some shit's going on. There's a Muni train stuck right there because it's stuck right where the power shut off. And so everyone tries to get into Muni, and it's just chaos. There's like thousands of people getting off the trains and going over there. And I see my boss, and he turns around. He's like, "Well, we're fucked." And so he walks back to me. He's like, "Oh shit, hey, all right, I'm gonna get us an Uber." I'm like, "I got myself a ride. I'll see you at work."
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that. I was like, why didn't you get an Uber? Or do you not have
Because it's money.
That's
I don't
hella
wanna pay-
expensive,
I don't want
man.
to pay for that shit.
How far are you from work?
It probably would have cost me like $20 to get to work.
I would have risked it.
When I called my coworker who used the company car and came and pick me up. I think it's a smart car, so
From here?
no, from 4th and King.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think I'm all right with taking BART. I refuse to take like bus or muni train.
It blows.
I fucking rather shoot myself in the foot.
It took me the same amount of time, like when I was using public transportation. It took me the same amount of time, if not more, to get to work and back, rather than driving.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Fuck it, I can like blast music while I'm driving and just chill."
Yeah.
Like, if you hate driving and you're stuck in traffic, you're gonna hate it even more.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very iffy about driving in the city. I want to because I need to start doing more stand up out there, but I just fucking refuse to drive over there. I'm scared to drive more north.
BART during the week is fine.
And even then, like
BART on weekends sucks ass.
well, no,
Bart
even-
always sucks ass.
Yeah, BART always sucks ass. But even then, like some mics out in the city are very popular, but they run from like 10 o'clock to like 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
So I'm like, I want to make it, but one, I fucking refuse to drive in the city, and two, I don't want my car getting broken into.
Yeah.
What time is BART closed? Like 1,
one.
right?
Like 1
Yeah.
o'clock, yeah.
It's
But I don't know.
technically like 12:30, and then all the trains from there are just going to the last stops.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know the schedule by heart really. Like I just go, and if I have to wait 20 minutes for a BART, then I have to wait 20 minutes for a BART.
Yeah.
But I don't know the schedule exactly.
Like just Google BART trip planner for you SF Bay Areans.
Yeah.
Google the BART trip planner, and that's the first link that pops up. Just use that.
Dude, I
It's
hated
pretty great.
driving in the city when I was working on an ambulance. Just like, you know how you want to hate driving over there. Try doing that in a big fucking ambulance.
Big rig, not
yeah,
really big rig. Would you
Yeah.
call an ambulance a big rig?
No.
the nickname's a rig. We call it a rig for a nickname, but it's not a big rig. It's just an oversized E350, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a work vehicle.
Yeah, try driving that with like a small turning, like not even a large turning radius in the fucking city. I hated that.
Try driving a 26-foot truck. One of those big ass box trucks, like just below the big rig.
I
fuck that.
I used to drive like a flatbed all through Oakland. Yeah, fuck that,
That
too.
fucking blows.
That
Yeah.
fucking blow. It was cool. I mean, it was.
Did you have
whatever.
the pneumatic seat, like the air powered seat that like cushioned it?
No.
Yeah, see, that fucking
this
sucks.
was a piece of this fucking truck was a piece of shit.
Should have just crashed it.
I wanted to like. No, like trust me when I say I hated this.
Oh, this is the shit job that you worked.
This is the shit job that
Okay.
I worked, and trust me when I say like I hated this job so much that my friend who worked there and like kind of recommended me for the job, even he hated the job, and he split before I did. But like we were working
What
together.
a dick.
I'll tell you why. But we were walking, and I was coming back from a delivery, and I was like, I really don't want to go back. And I texted him, I was like, dude, give me one reason why I shouldn't crash this car right now. I was like, I'm dead serious, dude. I do not want to fucking go back. And he's like, just relax, dude. Like, just come back. It's almost the end of the day. He's like, don't do nothing stupid. But I was like, dude, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this job.
Just run over something.
Dude, I've been there.
Pop your tires.
I've been there
Look
where you just
what
want to wake
happened.
up and like you just holding
Honest-
back tears like fuck
Honestly,
this job.
yeah. Honestly, I cried one time on the way to that job because I hated it so much.
I've
Did
done
you
that.
really?
Yeah,
I've done
one time
that.
I was driving to work and I was fucking crying, dude. I was crying on the freeway.
Were you listening to anything at the same time when you were crying?
I was listening to
Dido?
Iris
This,
by
this
the
makes
Goo Goo
it.
Dolls.
This makes it or breaks it. Oh.
It was Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. No, but yeah, my friend left because
Please don't die, I wonder why.
they were they gave him a lot of false promises, and he was like, honestly, I don't see any future here, anyways. So he's
Right.
like, I'm gonna split.
Right.
And I already told him like I'm only here just to waste time so I can get back into Tesla. And he was like, cool, whatever, I don't care.
And they still gave you the job?
What, that job?
Yeah.
No, I told my friend that. I didn't
Oh,
tell
okay,
them
never
that.
mind.
So now you work for Elon Musk again.
Yay, making that Tesla money.
You
thought
should
he
tell him a
stepped down.
joke.
I thought he stepped down from the board.
Did he?
He's a
Yeah.
I think he's still like a big shareholder.
Chava.
He's not running the show.
No, he's
Chava.
not anymore. Just because he was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
And he
Smoking
said he
up?
smoked.
Yeah.
He said I never smoke weed, and then he tried it once.
The face he made, he's like,
No, it's because like
Nah,
that
he smoked
podcast
for sure.
made it super obvious that he's actually an android.
And then just the way that he talked.
He goes ha ha ha.
Have you seen his Twitter?
what?
Whoa,
Yes.
I didn't know he had an
Yes.
accent.
Have you seen his Twitter?
Yes.
No.
No?
Creepy, man.
Is it? Didn't he say something about like Pornhub or something like that?
I don't remember, but he like he'll put like stupid shit like
shit posts
like
his-
technically like alcohol. Fuck, I gotta find it.
No.
He
But
goes,
he was,
Pornhub is awesome. Ha ha.
No, he said. Oh,
something
he
like
said
that.
he was like he's like technically alcohol is a solution.
Oh, well, I've seen that a bunch of times.
Yeah, but you have to say his quote
entirely
like how he
possible.
says it.
And then
Didn't he also change his profile picture to like an anime girl or something?
yeah, I think so. And then he like posted up. He'll like tell people to send him memes, and like people will send him a bunch of memes of him and Grimes, and
That seems like a pretty solid guy, though. Hey, not a lot.
He's just the dude.
Not a lot of billionaires ask for memes.
He's just the dude. He just wants to hang out.
Chava, you need to ask if you can do some comedy for Elon Musk.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing a corporate gig.
say, listen.
I'd have to wear a mask because I gotta work there.
Uh-huh.
So I'd have to like wear a mask or the lights have to be off.
Just
but
paint your face.
I would totally love to do a corporate gig.
He can't tell because he's an android anyways. I just think it's a normal human face. You're good.
Okay, cool. Just have like look like I have like Bell's palsy. You just like
my
JR.
God. It's fucked up, man.
Don't bring JR into this.
I love JR.
Oh my
Do you know
god.
the mountain from Game of Thrones, Halfthor? He has Bell's palsy.
Really?
Yeah, the mountain from Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones. So.
He doesn't watch Game of Thrones. He has sex with women.
Yeah, right. Good one.
Listen.
don't have a
Listen.
Linda, listen.
But for real, has anyone
Linda.
had to pee really bad while riding the last train of BART? This is very fucking serious.
Yes.
Tradition.
Yeah, I have.
That's
a
the
tradition.
worst thing in the world. You like run over to get the last BART train, and then you're stuck there from Oakland. And then they keep doing that thing where they stop in between stations, and then they wait at every single station for like 20 minutes just to make sure all the other riders get on. And you're sitting there pacing back and forth, running from one end of the train to the next end of the train like I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm not gonna pee my pants.
Bitch, you should have just got off at the next station
Yeah, you should've
and
just
taken
got
a
off.
piss.
No, you can't.
Why
Because
not?
you never know when the train's gonna go, and it's the last train. You're gonna be stuck there.
Wait, you were on the last train.
The last train. You're fucked. If you're on the last train
yeah.
of BART, you're completely boned.
Dude, there's been so many fucking homeless people who just fucking go in the
They just
corner.
alleviate themselves. Yeah, I know. I seen it. I was like standing there with my little brother, and this homeless guy is just like on the fucking train, and then this like pee trickles out. Like the blood from the thing when it like moves towards them, like it's got life of its own and a conscience. And it's like coming towards us. And we're like, no.
Wait, who screamed like that? Was that you?
Yeah.
He screams like the shark puppet.
Oh, I guess we didn't introduce our special guest.
Oh, shit.
Juan.
It's not really a special guest, but okay.
yeah,
I don't even know who you are. Hi, Juan.
Our
My friend from
unfortunate
high school,
our
Juan
unfortunate
Garcia.
guest.
He lives at this address.
Have you been on the podcast before? Is
No,
it your
no,
first time?
First
First
time.
time.
He just want to hang out.
Popping cherries, baby.
Hi to the two listeners.
Hello, Eddie's sister.
Hi, Mom.
Wait, is it your mom that actually
It's
listens?
Chava's mom
Not,
and my
not your
sister.
friend. My friend likes this shit.
You mean your mom?
Did they get you
No.
here the same way that they got me here?
What?
How did
They're
you
just
get
like
here?
they're like, please come to our podcast. You're so much funnier than us. Please come, Corey. Please.
Okay, we didn't
please,
beg you.
Please. And I was like, no, I'm not coming to your fucking podcast again. You guys talk to me like shit. You hit on my pumpkin bear. I'm not coming again. You asked me to bring you a buttery jack. And
Come
never
back.
coming back. And they're
And
like,
you never
please,
did. You never
come
did.
on.
Come on, man. I suck
And then I
your
was-
dick.
I remember what
That
the
was
name.
Chava,
Fuck, I don't
verbatim.
even remember his name from high school. I don't know if I should say his name. Jorge.
We'll bleep it out.
Jorge
anyway.
something.
We'll bleep it out
Yeah.
anyways.
How many people in,
George.
in Hayward are fucking named Jorge?
Well, he's
Shout
a
out to
city.
Jorge.
But I remember he would say that line from that movie.
I suck your dick. I think I know what you're talking about. That guy's a tweaker.
Ooh, Jorge? Are we?
Who's that?
That was the girl I was talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she must be really desperate then to fuck you.
She's hotter than Linda.
Wait, let me see.
Come on.
Well, she.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Really? Yeah. This is the chick that wanted to fuck him?
You fucking liar.
I swear to God.
Stop lying.
Okay, she's either...
that the chick that wanted to fuck him?
That's according to Chava.
Yeah, she's either
and his
blind or
big-
desperate.
His big
Or
clitoris.
both.
Clitoris.
I'll give you that.
I think she's.
She said, Chava,
really
plant
just
that big
into
clit into
Can't
me.
you just accept that?
Yeah, for your personality, I see it.
Well, she's gonna know.
Eddie's
He makes her laugh. It's
jealous.
pure. Leave them alone.
Eddie's
It's
jealous.
pure and it's beautiful.
I am jealous. You can see the green-eyed monster.
I already told you what I am, alright? I don't want none of this. Oh, it's too small crap, alright? You already know what the fuck you were getting.
You're gonna give her the best
That
2
was-
inches of
That
her
wasn't
life.
part of the act.
You're
and
gonna,
smegma.
you're gonna give her the best 2 inches she ever had?
Huh?
You're gonna give her the best 2 inches she ever had?
Oh, hell yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna
The
rock
best, the best
Your
3
clit
minutes.
is 2 inches?
I'm about to rock the world for like 3 minutes.
It's like a pancake.
I
It's like some crepes.
My shit is tiny. This is true. It's very small. It's very small. I did some research and I'm like, I think the fact that I've just been so unhealthy for the past couple of years, like,
Is why your dick's small?
is why my dick's getting
And your
small.
clit's huge?
Getting small?
Yeah, dude.
Like it's retracting?
It feels like it's retracting.
It shouldn't be
I don't
doing
think
that. Maybe
so,
it's the smegma.
I really, no, because I clean my shit. I real life clean my shit after I found that out in 6th grade. I'm
You
like,
better say
"Oh,
that on the podcast. You better come straight.
What? That I have a small
Hey,
dick?
Chava, can I borrow
Talk about this-
that ruler? Wait, why is there a mark at the 3 inch?
It was cold, okay?
Okay, what website did you look this up from?
I just Googled it.
It can't be true. Maybe it's because you're fat. So you.
That's what I'm saying.
So lose a fucking weight.
That's what I'm doing. You fuck. Have you
That's
not been
the thing.
listening?
They say like, it's your huge little badonkadonk leaking over,
Yeah.
hiding your wiener or your giant clit, whatever have you. And
Welcome
that's
to
why
my
it
life.
looks like it's smaller than
Yeah.
it is.
But to
Yeah.
retract
Retracting
it,
too?
No, it's just disappearing because of the belly.
Oh, yeah. I have
Those little fupas hanging over.
What the fuck is a fupa?
well,
Fatty upper
The
private
fupa,
area?
bruh. Drink some more light beer. You'll be good.
Cuban futon?
You never heard it before?
No, I've never heard
Fatty
fupa.
upper private area?
no.
I didn't know it was an acronym.
Yeah.
Bruh, you gotta like peep Urban Dictionary more.
Yeah, switch it up.
Corey, that's disgusting.
I know,
mean-
that's why you bring me here.
Guys,
I have one
we all
joke.
can't be blessed like me.
Yeah,
So
we all can't be Corey.
Yeah,
I know. Fucking Corey has the
You
biggest one of all.
Biggest
Yeah.
dick.
So they were trying to intimidate me when they were begging me to come back. They're like, "Please, Corey, please come back." And then I was walking to my car, and then these two rolled up on me, Chava and Eddie, and they're like, "Get in the trunk!" And then Chava put a rag over my face, and then Eddie threw me in the car, and then I ended up here.
And then
And
Eddie drove
Yeah.
off without me, like a fucking
when I
asshole.
woke up,
Yeah.
You know, I did all the work.
Miguel's standing over me, threatening me with his bass.
Well,
He's like, "Do the podcast.
We
Thanks
have
for
a gun
coming.
pointed at her. All of us have a gun pointed at her. And we're like,
Thanks
you
for
have
coming,
to do
Corey.
the podcast.
Be funny, juggle, you ginger clown idiot."
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming. man.
Thank you for coming.
Because
Thanks for inviting yourself. You
Yeah.
guys want me
Yeah.
on this shit or what?
to be honest, it is. If we were like a 1-star before, we're a 2-star now because of Corey.
Yeah,
The
everybody
whole
goes,
1.5.
"Please bring that little teenage boy back. He's hilarious." All your 2 viewers agree. 10 out of 10.
Your mom and your sister.
Hi, Mom.
I was promised spooky.
My
Are
sister
we gonna talk
never
Halloween?
listens to
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, let's get into the theme. What's some scary shit you guys have?
Some scary shit. Who's ever fucked with a haunted house?
An actual haunted house?
Yeah, y'all fuck with haunted
I
houses.
mean,
Are we talking-
Mexico's
okay.
got a lot of shit.
Are we talking about like, spooky shit, or like, what you and Matt pull off every year?
Oh yeah, you mean like ghosts? These are ironic quotes, or like
Like haunted house attractions.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
actors.
Like Great America. Like Pirates
Thing
of
pops
Evanston.
out and goes boo. Whatever have you. We were talking night terrors last time.
Yeah.
Before we continue,
That was close to haunted house.
Since we're on the topic of haunted houses, like the attraction ones, have you heard of that guy? I forgot the guy's name, but it's something Manor.
Have you heard of him?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just watched a documentary on that, McCamey Manor.
that's the one. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody.
no, it's basically
I don't know. I don't know
you
about
go
this.
there, you sign up online. And apparently, he has you print out a form,
Beats the shit out of you.
literally.
Wait, what?
So
They
okay,
just beat
yeah.
the shit out of you.
No. It's look it
No
up.
joke.
Look it up.
People
Is this the one where you?
We have technical difficulties. Chava's trying to lean back and he
kick back, bro.
kicked his microphone
Lean
up.
back. You got that?
Try and tighten it. It's kind of fucked.
So this guy
Fuck the chopper.
has you print out a form so you can take to a psychiatrist and has a psychiatrist evaluate you to make sure that you're psychologically, okay or fit to go through his shit.
Right.
And then it's all the stuff is that you bring him dog food, and then once you bring him dog food, he's allowed to torture you.
Because you signed off on that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's non-profit.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
his name?
What the fuck?
It's called
McCamey Manor.
McCamey Manor.
It's
Wait, is
bizarre.
it dog food?
Yeah, like a donation.
Yeah.
Because it's non-profit.
It's non-profit, so you bring dog food and he donates it to like a dog shelter or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
And he
how he
just-
avoids lawsuits.
And he
Yeah.
just pisses all over you.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
no, like they do like weird shit like that. Like they were bragging in the documentary. One of the ladies, like his wife, was saying like, "Oh, one of our scarers, quote unquote, like grabbed one of the people when they were originally doing the haunted house and just like shoved her face in their dog shit."
Yeah.
and they're like, "Whoa, spooky, spooky, huh?"
You're basically going there to get tortured and abused. It's not a
God.
haunted house. And I see people, they're like, oh, it's a once in a lifetime thing, get over your fears. Yeah, but you're getting abused. That's not facing your fears.
The crazy thing is when I was watching like the documentary and I was listening to him talk, I was like, oh, this guy like found a loophole so he can like make his own like snuff shit. He records it and he'll like get right up in your face while they're like stinging you with scorpions, just beating the shit out of
That's
you.
going too far. He will never sting you with scorpions.
No. They throw scorpions and shit on you.
shit.
Well, she
I'm
saw the
not kidding you, man.
documentary,
No, but
Yeah,
I thought
they
the
look
documentary.
like-
Are you
they
talking
look
about the
like
ones? Okay, are you talking about the documentary where they go around the country of haunted houses and shit?
No. This one goes more in depth.
Okay, never mind
it's
then. Never
way
mind.
more interesting because like I at first was like, all right, this is some like fetish shit, is what I thought. But like,
Wholesome street fair shit.
it's
Wait,
Folsom Shaver, like
No guest has made
extreme.
it all the way through.
Yeah, because
That's because they don't stop until
Yeah.
they feel like it.
Yeah.
Like you can tell them to stop once you sign that form. Like they can just keep doing whatever they
It
want.
says like 4 to 8 hours.
Yeah, it's insane.
yeah,
I'm just reading
Like
like the
they
Wikipedia
waterboard
thing.
you and they like nearly drown people and people have like
I've-
passed out and when
I've
they
seen
come
stuff about
to
that.
they just keep fucking going and he'll like keep sticking the camera in like
Yep.
these people's faces and they're
but
like,
I'm pretty sure he has to get
I
like.
feel like I was just there just so he could like record me getting tortured and he just has this big fucking collection of tapes of him just doing this shit to people.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, like he's like, oh, my tapes. These are all my tapes. He's like, oh,
I mean,
this is fucked.
There
This
has
guy's
to be
got some-
whatchamacallit. He has to
Some
put in like
liability.
a safe word, right? So you have to stop.
No.
there's no
Like
safe word.
other haunted houses do have that, but that's because you pay an entry fee
Oh, I see.
when you
Is that
and you
like
agree.
The camp out one. It's like
camp
you
out?
camp out, and it's like if you're in a certain zone, like they can't fuck with you. But if you're camping, they can literally go in your tent and fucking kidnap you, and just start fucking with you.
Why would you want that?
The waiting list is like 24,000 people.
Yeah, like it's got a huge wait list of like people who are just like,
For this guy to
Nearly kill
abuse
me.
and torture you.
Yeah.
yeah, like people have had like heart
on you.
attacks and like passed
Yeah,
out and all
heart
this shit.
attacks,
They don't
passed
have
out.
like any medical staff or anything like that.
I think he's
dude,
killed like 2 people. Like every other day, he's killed 2 people.
I'm
Probably.
pretty sure. I'm pretty
Yeah.
fucking sure because he runs a background check on these people, right? And there's like he runs a background check. I swear to God, he runs a background. Okay, so he's like ex-military, I believe, and like his dad was in that shit when they were testing the bombs in Nevada, and he got fucked. And he was just like, just covered in radiation and just pretty much just like he was in a microwave and like melting from the inside out. So he
Holy
pretty much killed
shit.
himself. And you're like, all right, so this guy's got some like dark ass past. And he was also like in the military. And now he records himself torturing people
I
and
heard-
gets his
I don't want to podcast
fucking
anymore,
collection.
I heard.
Corey's not
he had to
invited
move-
anymore.
I heard he had to
You
move
want to
like
talk
3 states.
spooky?
How did this surpass Folsom Street Fair?
That's not spooky at all.
I heard
No,
he had to
it's
move
fun.
like 3 different times to like 3 different states because he kept getting death threats.
Oh yeah. They had like interviews with like his next door neighbors, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like one of the ladies, they're like, "Carol, come down, come in our haunted house, Carol."
Yeah.
And Carol's like, "No, fuck off." She's
They
like, "You
yeah.
have a coffin in there, and I know you're gonna throw me in the coffin." They're like, "Carol, we won't throw you in the coffin." They fucking throw her in a
Yeah.
coffin. She like comes out of the coffin, fucking wrecked. She like grabs what she thinks is an axe, but it was like a prop axe, and she's like swinging it around. She's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" And they're like, "Oh yeah, Carol tried to kill us before." Hi, Carol.
Oh my god!
Is he like Hannibal Lecter? He's like, "Hello, Clarice." Because he kind of sounds like that.
Come
like,
down, come in.
I'm pretty sure.
Haunted house.
I'm pretty
Let
sure
me
they
record
kidnapped
you.
her because I think she
Very
like
well-mannered.
she was like, okay, I agree to do it. She was about to do it, but then she got scared and she ran off. And then they were looking for her in the neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, they were looking for
Yeah,
her in the
no, that's
neighborhood, and then they
doing too much
kidnapped
now.
her. They grabbed her, they kidnapped her, and then put her through the whole shit again.
That's doing too much.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't
I would shoot
know about
somebody.
dirt.
All right, who's doing it?
Nobody. I ain't gonna fucking
who's
do
doing
it.
it?
Fuck that shit. Fuck that guy too.
I would do it the day before I commit suicide. I'd probably do it.
The
All right.
day before you commit suicide.
Yeah, I'd be like,
You heard it here first, folks.
All right, fine.
You know what's gonna happen one day?
Would you do it for money?
Fuck no.
Would anyone do it for money?
Fuck no.
How much money? How much money would it take to get you in McKinney Manor, Chava?
Well, here, okay.
If only he locks me in the coffin.
No, before
Nah,
that.
you
Before
can't.
that. Before that.
Okay, no.
Does this guy know that you're getting paid to do it? Because that's a world of a difference.
Well,
Yeah,
Corey,
there's
you
a
know,
difference, yeah.
I'm
Does
the
this guy
participant.
No.
Does
I'm
this
the
guy know?
participant.
He doesn't know.
No.
Then he's not going to
Because
find
I
out.
feel like he would fuck with you more. if he
Exactly.
knew. So no, he does not know.
What if he listens in on this and be like, oh, now we're gonna fuck with these guys?
He knows all.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's going to like obscure shit, like
Every time
online.
McKinney
rabbit
Manor's
hole of
brought up,
YouTube.
every time McKinney Manor's brought up, he's like, ha! Who's talking about Chava DeLeon? And he just fucking like Google searches you and everything.
It's just his ear is ringing right now.
How much would it take? That
Six
was
figures?
Tinnitus by Miguel.
That's my daily life.
Oh, that's true.
Wear earplugs.
600,000.
I know, dude. I forget.
Maybe a million.
$1 million.
2.5 million.
2.5 million. You're getting greedy, Chava.
All right, who's paying?
You're getting greedy.
No,
me.
who's paying?
What? How much would it take to get you?
I don't know.
0
$5
for me.
on a
I'm not
sandwich.
doing it.
Or
No money in
day?
the world will get me to
Damn.
do
For
it.
the rest of my life.
It's not a bad demand there. I'll give you props for that.
That's welfare money.
Eddie,
No money in the world is gonna get me to do it.
no money?
Nope.
if you can,
Nope.
He'll do it for free.
Not even for free.
plot
Fuck
twist.
that shit.
you know what? If you can let me have sex with his wife, I'd probably do it.
Have you
fine.
seen
While
his
you're being
wife?
tortured.
It's not. It's not. Dude, what are you talking about? That like fucking chick on Tinder is way hotter, and
she's not
Linda's
on
way
Tinder.
hotter.
She's not on Tinder.
No, that was Instagram.
That was
Oh.
Instagram.
Is that legit
Whatever.
the girl that was hitting on you?
You fucking
I don't-
liar.
exactly.
You fucking liar.
She's
don't
blind
believe
and
it.
desperate.
You're looking at
She was
McCamey's
drunk.
fucking wife. That is
You were
not
drunk,
the
it was
lady who
someone
wants
else.
to pork you.
I'm sure she'll find this very complimenting, though. Like, wow, really? Her?
Oh, really?
Her? Wow, she has nice tits.
Chava, I never. With all 1 inch, it's gradually decreasing.
It's
I just
every
It's
time.
you should
yeah.
know.
It's a very girthy inch.
It's a very wide inch.
Wide
It's that beer
How
bottle.
much would
The
it-
tip of
5
that
by
beer-
1.
How much
the
would it
tip
take
of
you to
that
go
beer
to?
bottle.
I'm a bitch when it comes to haunted houses. So
No,
Me too.
No.
I wouldn't.
I've never been
do
to
it.
one.
No, I've been to one before, and like I know things are gonna pop out, and I'll look at it, and I'll pop out, and I'll still like flinch. like I.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
Yeah,
a bitch when it
but
comes
this
to-
isn't a
But
haunted
yeah,
house.
this ain't
Would you
haunted
throw
house.
hands?
This
This
is
is-
just like torture. and shit.
How
No,
much money would it take to
I wouldn't go in.
for you to
See?
get the shit beat out of
There's
you?
a
wouldn't go.
movie
Yeah.
Hostel without death.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in.
Or
But
tits.
without death or to
Dude, 4 to 8 hours. No,
Oh, I thought I
I'm
ruined your
okay.
joke.
No,
Fucking hell.
Wait, what happens if you make it through? Did they say or no?
No, nobody makes it through.
They give you a high five and a pancake. No, they don't do shit. Just like fucking get out of here. We got what we wanted. I got my
Such a
weird
dick.
tape and I'm gonna jerk off to it later.
Pretty
Yeah, no, I
much.
wouldn't go
Because you
there.
know McCamey's jerking off to all those fucking tapes.
Fuck.
Something
yeah.
tells me he lives in a very empty house.
No, he lives in like in a regular house in the neighborhood. He just sets it up.
But I'm saying it's very empty inside. Like a cartel member.
Like you've been there before?
No, it's just very.
No, you
like,
think
there's like
you-
a couch and they drape.
No,
it.
no, it's like your typical house where like bunch of shit in it, except that he just puts a tarp over the side of his house. And he just goes in there and tortures you for like 4 to 5 hours.
And they put
So
dog
people-
shit in there so they can shove your face in it.
Yeah.
People can actually hear people scream like,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
Yeah, that's why the neighbors fucking hate them.
Why didn't the guy do it somewhere else?
So like, get out of here. We
No, he
hate
tried.
you.
So he
Yeah.
tried. I think if it's the same documentary you're talking about that I saw, then it's
What's it called again?
I don't know what the documentary is, but
It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
The one that I saw.
but
What's it called?
he tried doing
I'm gonna
that.
look at the horror section.
He tried to like
Alright,
making
what's
it
it called?
big, like a big event thing
McCain.
in this kind of like an equestrian park or like where horses are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried doing that and it was going well until the owner of the park came and told him like, hey, you got to shut this down
Jesus.
because I got a complaint from the city.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I think he's like moving to like Oregon or something. Like it was based in California and now he's
No,
going
it
to
was based
Oregon
in
or
East
something.
Coast. Then he moved to San Diego, but he kept getting death threats everywhere he went.
Really?
Yeah. So then he's moving around.
Because I know it was in Cali, but I don't know
Dude,
at like
yeah.
what
He looks
point.
like, wait, is this him?
He looks like Clancy Brown, dude.
Is this him?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, he looks like Clancy
He
Brown.
looks like fucking Biff Buchanan from Back to the Future.
Kind of, yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
gonna call you a butthead the entire time.
Yeah.
But he also
Yeah.
kind of looks like Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought this was Gary Owen.
Yeah, that's the man who's like been jerking off to
Oh yeah.
thousands of people.
So his workers that he
looks like the
hires,
Green
he doesn't do a
Inferno.
background check on him, and he hired a pedophile.
Yeah.
What?
No, duh. What do you think was
Yeah.
gonna happen? Like, you're pretty
fucking-
much just like hiring people to like, who are like, I like torturing people.
Yeah.
Pick me. Like,
God.
you're gonna get some fucked people.
Wait, he hires people to help him torture people.
He doesn't really like
way
pay
more
them.
fucked
No,
up.
he sits there with the camera and records it all while everybody else does all the legwork.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I kind of want to hear this now. I don't want to blast it.
God, Chava, you
Bro,
really
watch it
doing
later.
this? Right the fuck now.
I'm fucking. Dude, I saw these
All right,
people.
just keep
they
your
look-
dick in your pants.
Yeah.
He's like,
Jesus, man.
ooh,
This looks like the look-
ooh.
have you seen
Honestly,
Green
I don't
Inferno?
think we're gonna notice if it's out. So.
It's probably already out. He's just air drying.
Right.
I did take a shower before I got here.
He doesn't even pay his workers. He hires like I think he used to get teenagers from the local high school and just pays them in like soda and pizza.
This is way worse. How is that way worse from getting people of age?
But either
Give
way,
them money.
he did hire a pedophile because I think in the same documentary
I know
he
he did.
hired like an older person and he was abusing a younger worker or somebody.
No,
But
he
yeah.
was like
I'll
trying to
take this
ask that
one.
person out, just like being inappropriate with like people who were underage or whatever, like giving them alcohol, like stuff like that to like other workers that were underage. So, yeah. Oops.
He's like, ooh, I'll take
Oops.
this one.
Oops. Like I don't
Yep.
know what would you think would happen when you bring a bunch of people who enjoy torturing people into the mix? Like you're
Right.
gonna get some fucked up people in there, right?
Right.
I went to a full contact haunted house before
How was it?
in Oregon. I'd never do it again.
Wait, what'd
Yeah.
you do?
Full contact haunted house.
Oh, well, they kidnap you and just fucking.
See, I hate that because you can't fight back. If it was me, I'd probably.
I mean, you
I'd
could
be
just
swinging.
you could say a safe word. Like if you're like I'm not feeling this anymore and I want to go home, you can just fucking
I
say a
heard- I
safe
heard
word
one
and
of
they'll be
them-
like, all right, bye bye.
I heard one of them was you have to scream, "I want my mommy."
Ouch.
Yeah, and
I
then
think
they'll
I
stop.
saw that, yeah.
That's the safe word. Is
I would just keep walking through it. I want my mommy. Just keep walking through it. I want my mommy. I want to see the rest of this.
Yeah.
just before they come and get you. I want my mommy. Fuck, now I can't get him.
bitch.
I don't think I can do a full contact haunted house.
No, I can't.
yeah, I don't think I would either.
No, because my instinct would just be like, try and punch him, and then I get sued for hitting
Why
him
would you do that?
because it's my instinct. It's
Then
human
don't-
instinct.
yeah, don't
It's
do it.
human instinct to fight back, flight or
Eh.
flight.
No, it's not.
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight is human instinct.
Yeah,
not,
but
not
it-
fighting back is human
It
instinct.
depends on who the person is.
You're shaving their heads.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and he's like recording. He gets like right up in their grill. It looks like some Saw shit.
Yeah, he's like legally making snuff films.
Dude, he literally looks like that. This girl right here literally looks like she's gotten the shit kicked out of her.
Because she has.
Yeah.
She's like so dazed.
Because she has. Yeah, they get like right up in your face too. Like people that are like passed out or whatever. They're like, okay, I'm done, and they're like just all dazed and like coming to and like out of it, and they're just like,
Why is he not-
we're not done though. And you're like, yeah, you are. You fucking could have killed that person. Like, stop.
Dude, this is like a initiation for like a very sociopathic frat house.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Why is this guy not in jail?
He should be. I'm pretty sure once somebody actually dies under him, that's when he's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
That's what one of the other guys was saying that had like a normal haunted house for normal people, quote unquote normal people. He was like, oh yeah, like this guy's gonna fucking kill someone. And once he kills somebody, like they're gonna crack down on like all of us people who like make haunted houses and enjoy making haunted houses and have like
one bad
not
thing.
creepy haunted houses.
Yeah.
And
One
just
bad
enjoy
thing.
what we do. We're gonna get like
One bad thing's gonna ruin it for the rest of them.
yeah. And I think he was totally legit with that. So nobody would go to a haunted house.
Someone said I'm pulling up with a Glock.
Are you reading the
Wait,
comments
I go to a
now?
haunted house. It's not a full contact haunted house.
Oh, so you'd go through like a regular one?
Yeah,
Like
The
Pirates of
pop-ups.
Emerson.
Yeah.
The pop-up
I'm
ones.
good.
that's fine.
No?
Nah, it's
Not even
for me.
Pirates of Emerson?
It's not for me.
You go, oh,
No, I don't. No.
I am kind
I
of.
want my mommy and just run
honestly,
through the
I don't want to have a heart attack.
I have to go with a group of friends. I can't go
same
like
here.
by myself and
Yeah,
just walking by
same here.
myself.
Well, then
I
I
have to
will
go
take it seriously, you know?
I know.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
That's the
So
whole
then
You
why
don't
point.
have to
money
take
to
it
go?
seriously. No, it's just like fun. Okay, think of it like a wrestling show. Like you go in there, right? You get people and they're kind of like performing for you, right? You get like this energy and you give an energy too. Like when you go, ah, they go,
Oh, you're fucking gay.
no.
I'd probably be
you're
fucking doing
ruining
that.
it.
They would jump up and jump out scared. Ah, like, yeah, you're gay.
That's ruining it. That's like going to a wrestling show and booing the whole time.
You're
Just
supposed
go,
to do it.
I pay. Okay, they pay their tickets. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I pay my fee. I can do whatever the fuck I want, right?
No, because like it's the experiences you get as much energy as you give. So
I guess.
if you're gonna go in there and go, I'm gonna have like a bad time and this is lame, it's probably gonna be lame and you're probably gonna have a bad time.
Probably not for you.
And you're probably gay.
Look,
We're gonna get demonetized.
look, by your
You're not even
sister.
making money, are you?
No, we're not. We're
Your
not.
sister's gonna flag us. Go, that's it, I've had it.
She doesn't even listen to us.
Does anybody do anything for Halloween?
Actually, no.
No?
There's this.
I'm probably
I
We
working.
do stuff on November 1st, right?
I got-
Because you guys do the Day of the
party.
Dead thing. Yeah,
November 1st is my birthday.
Fuck you, racist bitch.
Racist.
Yeah. November 1st is my birthday, so I actually do
It's
shit.
it's my sister's birthday
Do
too.
shit.
Oh, really?
No.
On the 31st?
No,
do
November 1st.
shit.
Do shit. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. But
Does anyone
Oh my
for Halloween,
Chava, are you still fucking on that shit?
Yes, I am.
Is he
Good
duct
Lord.
taping someone's hair
Yeah.
with
Yes.
foil?
so
Why?
there's this place
he's
I usually go
funny.
to with friends. It's in Pleasanton. It's like a regular neighborhood, and like
Bro, I
the
don't
people
wanna see this shit.
the people make their house into like a haunted house, and then you go through it, and then at the end, like you just give a donation.
But so you haven't done that though?
No, I have.
Oh, you have.
Yeah.
Well, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, shut up.
Oh, look, there's an interview with her.
All I'm saying is that it's not for me. They had to cut her hair. They had to shave her head.
She looks like Rose McGowan.
She looks like Sinead O'Connor.
Getting all 90s up in here.
Oh,
She
Sinead.
looks like the logo for Bic pens.
Oh fuck! I have a big lighter in my car.
Doesn't she?
Oh my god.
Was that fucked up? Should I redact that?
No.
Bad, but edit that out.
Hey.
Edit that. Also, edit out the bit where I asked what you guys did for Halloween.
Hey,
And I said, do you guys make sugar skulls? Do you
No.
guys dance
It's a
around a
name.
sombrero? Do
You fucking racist.
hey,
Cucaracha?
hey, that's Cinco de Mayo,
Hey,
okay?
all right. That's too far.
Is like, wait, what? You guys don't do that?
See, he knows what's
Just
up.
kidding. I don't.
Just kidding.
The Chihuahua knows what's up.
Yeah, haven't you seen Coco?
What?
They're
Yeah.
all dead.
I'm still on this fucking thing right now.
God, dude.
Dude, he's turning into McKinney. He's gonna start whacking
Yeah.
off to
He
you when
wants
he
to go
goes
do it.
home.
No, I'm fucking disgusted by all this shit.
And you're watching.
Why are you watching it then?
because
Like,
I'm like I
best
can't
or
look
worst
away.
Halloween shit? Anyone? Best or worst Halloween shit? Anybody got any fucking Halloween stories?
Juan?
What?
You go out a lot.
What makes you say that?
I got shot at one.
I see your stories. Come on. man.
Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
you got shot. You
Okay,
won.
that's the
You
one.
won.
Yeah.
I get jealous a lot.
I don't know. We were just fucking walking down. I think we were like 17, me and a group of friends, and then all of a sudden a car's coming by, I don't know if it was fucking blanks or not. It might have just been a prank, but we just started hearing pops coming from it.
Oh, fuck.
So we fucking run. We fucking booked it.
Holy fuck.
What if their engine was just dying and it was just going?
It's backfiring?
Nah, they fucking shot. I don't know. We heard pops and we started running.
Oh, so you didn't see a gun? You just heard pop,
I mean,
pop,
when
pop.
a car drives by and it goes pop, pop, pop.
That could be a
Corey's the type of
backfire.
person that to just turn around. What is that a gun?
Cool, bro. What
Let
are you
me see.
firing? Is that a Magnum, bro?
Is it a 4th of July already?
Ooh.
As you can
That's me.
see,
You and your white privilege.
I know. I don't
I
even care. Bullets know my privilege, and they swerve around me.
they sort of around you and hit the black kid and back behind you.
Exactly. They're in on this shit. So you didn't see a gun.
No.
You just heard a pop, pop.
We just started hearing pop, pop.
So that could have been a backfire. You were in the ghetto. Am I right? Am I right?
I think we were
I'm
like-
right.
Dude, my life is so boring. I have no fun stories from Halloween. It's always just been
Did you
about trick or
ever
Thank you for
treating.
celebrate?
sharing nothing.
Exactly.
Then shut up.
Did you
welcome.
ever celebrate Halloween or like?
Yeah, I went trick or treating. That's pretty much it.
You went trick or treating.
Yeah, nothing exciting happened.
You drive to other neighborhoods, the rich neighborhoods, where they
Yes.
give good candy.
Yeah, where they give you a
No, I
full
never
size
did
candy
that.
bar.
I'd be down to do that.
Ooh.
My brother-in-law did that with his kids.
Where do
Give
you
out
go?
full size candy bars.
No, they drive out to like
Oh.
different neighborhoods.
I thought he was one of those
Go
people.
to the good houses.
What about you?
Oh, I never told you about the time Thomas and like Kevin went like trick or treating, right? They were dressed up like boxers,
No.
and then like they went to like the house like kind of near like where like they live.
Uh huh.
And he knocked, and then like the guy opens the door and they're just like boxing each other.
Just full on boxing match.
And then he's just standing there like doesn't know like what to do. And it's just like it's just like Thomas and like Kevin like fighting.
If that's not a treat, I don't know what is.
I do have one story. Me and a friend, this person they set up like a haunted house in their backyard. So it's like $5 to get in, and we went through it. And
$5? What fucking trick or treaters are carrying $5? Those greedy assholes. They should be ashamed of
it
themselves.
was
Anyways,
actually
continue.
very well put together.
How much do you charge?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
The decent people trying to make kids have a good time on Halloween. Continue.
do it out of the goodness of our hearts?
Yeah, we do the McCamey Manor shit. We're like, give us a can of dog food.
But
We'll feed it to you later. Right?
we're going through this dark hallway. Like, it was a really long haunted house too. Like, I don't know if it went through other people's backyards, but it was like really put together. It was like really professional.
Oh.
And all of a sudden we go through this dark hallway and we just hear a chainsaw coming out right behind us, and you can smell it too. Like, this is an actual chainsaw.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And
That's
so
the
we're like,
shit.
oh shit, we run. We start running. Boom, we bust through the wall.
Was it like a fake wall that they set up? Or?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, it was a fake wall.
It was a fake wall.
Are you sure?
I think we were supposed to make a churn.
Oh, okay.
But we
Yeah,
just
that sounds about right.
But we couldn't see, so we went right through the fucking wall. But it was like made of cardboard or some shit, because we went through it pretty
You're
easily.
right.
So we went through it, we just hear, "Are you okay?" Like,
Are you okay?
We just go back in the hot tub.
Breaking kayfabe. Boo. Boo. Would you boo them?
Fuck. No, I wasn't a smart at the time. This was the days before internet smarkiness. But we just buzzed through the fucking wall. That felt bad.
My bad, bro. You scared the shit out of me.
Oh, we had people break through the haunted house wall at Matt's when we used to do that. So yeah, it was not supposed to be broken through.
Yeah, no.
People just barrel through it.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of some Hollywood Halloween stories. I went to the Saddle Rack one time for Halloween. That was pretty fun.
Did you do stand up or just?
No.
Not a
Wait, does
slutty white
Saddle
women.
Rack stand up?
Yeah.
It does?
They have like a
Yeah.
competition.
They have a competition like every 2 weeks.
Is it every 2 weeks?
Just about.
I think the only shit to do in Fremont when it comes to like nightlife.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's not
The
much.
saddle rack.
You just see like the funny thing was like the time before the last time we went to the Saddle Rack and when you guys went on like the mechanical bull. And then I
yeah,
just
that
like
was fun.
looked around when everyone's like drinking and like I guess they dropped like these like lights when you're drinking Everclear.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking around and then I see like all these little like rainbow lights going off and cups, and I was like, this is a lot of white people drinking grain alcohol in mass quantities. Some shit's about to go down.
One dude actually killed himself in the parking lot.
What?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Like on
There was a
purpose?
shooting, right? And
Yeah.
then people were like freaking out.
Yeah, people were like freaking out.
Like on purpose.
Yeah.
What the fuck kind of person goes, I'm gonna end my life in the Saddle Rack parking lot?
Apparently he worked there too.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But this'll learn you. I deserve that raise. Too soon?
Wow.
Too soon?
Wow.
Too soon? It's alright. I'm still
I'm
laughing.
tired of making these shitty tacos.
God, those tacos fucking
those-
suck!
You said those tacos
Those
fuck your
haunted my
stomach up?
fucking dreams. Oh my god, I had like the most fucked up dreams I've had in like 7 months
Wait,
because of those
dreams?
tacos.
All right,
yeah.
all right. What was the first?
It was
dream
like
you had?
the cold pizza before bed thing, but with tacos.
I remember that.
You know what I'm talking about, just
No.
because your stomach can withstand cold pizza before bed. It's a thing. It's a thing, all right? Just trust me.
What happened? What happened in the first dream?
Oh.
I don't remember.
Well, I whipped my dick out and I beat Java and I beat Eddie.
Wait, did you really in the dream?
Yeah, I was like, just take that.
Fuck these guys.
Because Java wouldn't share his orange creamsicle with me, and I was like, I want it. End of story.
You're
End of
dressed like an
first
orange
stream.
creamsicle.
No, I'm not. This is a Halloween show. This is
No,
festive.
that's her actual skin.
I'm very thin. I'll have you know.
That's her ginger skin.
I remember when I went to my friends after like Halloween, when I was taking my little brother. Damn, son. Relax. Relax.
Yeah, they're following. Yeah, they're following Chava.
They're still mad about that joke.
It's backfire, I promise you. It's not gunshots. I was taking my little brother out, like trick-or-treating or whatever, and we got like a fuck ton of candy, and then this was when I was like 18, and then like somebody was having a party, so I went over to my friends to have a party. And I brought the candy.
She can't be normal.
Yeah.
She can't be normal. Like that was a normal thing to say.
You just passed for
That
no
was
reason.
That was a normal thing to say.
wasn't
I was
saying anything.
hanging out with my friends, went to a party.
As one does on Halloween.
Okay. Consume.
I had
Continue.
a fucking bag of candy, and I was like, "Anybody want this candy? This is a lot of candy in here." And so people start grabbing candy and going through it, and then they're like, "Corey, were you trick or treating?" And I was like, "Kind of." And they're like, "Corey, you're an adult." So everybody at the party was like, "Corey, you're an adult. Why are you trick or treating? What's the matter with you?" But they're still eating my fucking candy.
That sounds traumatizing.
That's not traumatizing.
And I was like, "Oh, don't judge me."
I think I'm gonna take my little brother this year just so I can get some candy.
Whoa, how fucking big is your little brother? You guys got like a ridiculous age gap.
It's like 4.
Oh shit, that's a ridiculous age gap.
Yeah.
What is that, like fucking
20
20 years?
21.
I'll be right back. I gotta take the
Lord.
doggy out.
God.
You want me to just open the door?
Nah, I gotta take him outside.
Are we gonna pause or just keep going?
No, just keep going.
Oh, keep going.
No,
All
just
right.
edit that out. Good
All right.
job. Good job, Eddie. Talking about pausing, breaking kayfabe. How many people are breaking kayfabe?
This is one take. All right. There's no pausing. There's no take 2.
How dare. Drink a Corona Light.
Drink a Corona.
I find it.
That thing
I
says
find
no
it.
drinks, but I don't play by his rules.
I
Should I
find
take a
it.
picture of it?
Yes, take a picture of it.
I find it funny how Vince McMahon can get away with racial slurs and nobody has canceled him.
That was back
Because he
then.
owns.
That was way back then.
He owns
Yeah, he owns
things.
it.
Yeah, that was
If
way
he did
back
it
then.
now, I think.
I probably would.
I don't think you
Even
get,
then, because like people are bringing shit up from the past.
Yeah.
you know, like,
From like fucking years ago.
Yeah.
well,
like
they do that for
fucking
like
years ago.
everything.
he's bypassed a lot of shit. To be honest, like
Oh,
he's gotten away with
bunch
so
Because like the
much.
thing is, it's like you can kind of cop out of it a little bit when you're Vince McMahon, because you can say like, oh, it's just my persona thing, you know?
Yeah, you kinda can cop out, yeah.
I'm just doing
Like,
a
when he would
thing.
put
I'm doing
himself
a
in
bit.
those storylines with like Trish Stratus.
Yeah, and he made her bark like a dog.
Is that after
Yeah, but
he
that's
made
still
it?
a
He
thing,
paralyzed his
you know?
wife
It's
before or
still
after?
his-
I think that was like around the time. Yeah.
Yeah, when he like I forgot what it was.
No,
Was it-
he slipped her some drug and she was like catatonic.
Yeah, and she was like not moving for like a good few episodes.
Well, she
Yeah,
doesn't
and-
move
and you
even when
have,
she's
like,
in the ring.
some girls like like damn near like strip for him, like give him a lap dance, like in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, but that's like, you can easily just say like, oh, it's my character.
Yeah.
I'm playing a character. It's a thing.
Yeah, you can.
That-
It's
Then,
not
yeah,
quite the same
but
thing as
that's
when
an-
somebody like just straight up is
like tweet something.
Yeah, because it's different when you're like involved in wrestling, right? Because you're like a character like almost
Yeah.
all the time, so
But
it's
that's an
kind of
easy
fucking
cop
different.
out.
But even then, like,
Exactly, but
Yeah.
who the fuck cares? Because it works.
That's true.
I guess even though, like I said, like in this day and age, people are still like, "Yo, well, you can't be doing that. It's still offensive." Blah blah blah, and they want this person like now one complaint and that person's cut.
Here's the thing. In order to be that person, you have to be someone with the personality of a person that wouldn't fucking watch wrestling. Those fucking people don't watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Those fucking people don't care. Like, that specific person is not interested in wrestling. So, I think he's okay.
I guess I think because he does a lot of it, it's like, all right, I'll take the blame. Like, who gives a shit? I'll take the blame. Like, you want me to pay a fine? All right, I'll pay the fine.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
he just it goes away.
Under the table.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people who like pay attention to that type of thing aren't really interested in watching wrestling, or they're not really involved in that
Like, people
particular
got
type
mad
of
at-
media.
R-Truth for smoking a cigarette on live TV.
I did
And I'm
not
like-
know about that.
Yeah, like hella years ago, he took a cigarette, he lit it, and he blew it all over John Morrison. I remember watching this on TV too. And then a couple days later, like, they had to apologize for it. It was like, people were pissed about that. I'm like, dude, in like 2002,
Yeah, but
fucking
our truth is black.
people were fucking smoking all the time. People were drinking beer on wrestling.
And McMahon is white.
True. Truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Our truth.
The bullets fly around McMahon.
They get mad at our
That's what they do.
All right. Back to our regularly scheduled program. You were
what?
saying something about haunted houses.
What about haunted houses?
Like real haunted houses.
Oh, I was asking you guys.
Yeah.
I've
What
been...
about him?
Wait, like actual like spirits and stuff in them?
Oh, are we talking about real fucking haunted
I don't know,
houses?
because he said real haunted houses, so I'm like...
Quote,
which ones are we
unquote?
talking about? So
Okay,
I've been,
cool.
I've been to like Pirates of Emerson and Great America and stuff like that.
Did you enjoy any of them, or are you like, fuck this?
One of them, I think Pirates of Emerson, maybe the second time I went, I was like, kind of fuck this.
Yeah, Pirates of Emerson I think kind of sucks because one of the things I didn't like about Pirates of Emerson, oh my god, I'm putting Pirates of Emerson on blast, I don't fucking care. Anyways, Pirates of Emerson kind of sucks because like the ratio of workers is really low for the haunted house, and it's pretty fucking expensive. It's like $50
Yeah.
to go through like everything like one time in park,
Ugh.
and then you
have to
go
wait,
through there
like,
and there's
hell
like
lines.
2 people, 2 scares to like a haunted house. There's like hardly anybody, and they all scream "Get out!" Okay,
Didn't you work for them once?
no,
Didn't you like volunteer? You
nah.
worked for a haunted house though one time.
I did not work for a haunted house. I did the thing at Matt's.
Oh,
Haunted
okay,
house, yeah.
okay.
I did that.
I did Great America. Great America.
Oh, you worked at Great America?
No, I went to the haunted houses.
Oh, okay.
This was hella years ago, and I was like, okay, but it did kind of. The haunted house was okay, but we were there maybe a few hours, and we were in line the entire time.
The thing that's cool about Great America is you can go on the rides.
Yeah, even in the rides, I was like, okay, I want to go on one ride before we leave. We were in line for like an hour.
What do they call it? At Great America?
Haunt.
Halloween haunt.
There's
I'm
a
down,
cool.
I'm down to go this year if you guys are down.
Maybe
The
down.
one that looks really good is like the Universal Studios.
I don't think I've ever been to.
Killer
Great
Clowns from
America.
Outer Space.
Oh yeah, this year they got like killer clowns. That sounds pretty cool.
Did you guys
I want to
hear?
be like, I remember when it was Paramount and there was like a bunch of Nickelodeon characters. Man.
Did you guys hear that someone put in the suggestion box for some shit at Great America that they were gonna come and shoot up the park?
No.
That was
When was
that
this?
That was recent. Like
Well,
this-
was that for
Oh,
like the haunt
kind-
thing or
kinda.
what?
I don't know, but I saw it on. I think it was on CNN. I saw it.
Our Great America?
Well,
Yeah.
that's why, dude. CNN is fake news.
Fake news.
Eddie, shut up.
They fabricate a lot. Just saying.
He is kind of right. They do kind of fabricate.
I don't think they fabricate anything. I think they just come up with shit news sometimes. Like, does this really need to be news?
Honestly, all news stations are usually like that.
Yeah. A lot,
I mean-
of, a lot
I
of
mean,
news
The
stations are like, get the story out.
correspondent is the
and then
one
we'll
that
fix
put
it
in
later,
the
but
box.
by that
the
time
only,
it's just
the only like
Alchemist.
really good one in my opinion is like Al Jazeera.
Is what? Who's that one?
They're like really like biased. I'm sure.
Yeah,
You
but
never
they're-
heard of Al Jazeera?
yeah, but aren't they owned by like Saudis or
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like really like non-biased.
yeah. Is everything unbiased?
I don't think it's biased at all.
I thought it would be because they're owned by the Saudis.
No.
Nothing happened. Nothing. Whatever. Have you ever been through a haunted house, Miguel?
Not that I remember. I don't think I have.
Neither have I.
Really?
Really?
Not any at all.
Oh,
No.
dude. There's this
If
story.
I went through one in Mexico, and it
Fucked you up.
wasn't
Dude, a
Good.
Mexican haunted house sounds
It just
fucking amazing.
wasn't good.
Dude,
No.
did you like in Bernard when they had haunted houses for like Mr. Martel?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I should tell you the story. Remember Bernard?
Yeah, the black dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was a story where Carlos was telling. I think what Carlos told me. Like he said he went through it and he like freaked out. He said it was just like a white shirt floating.
Oh, that's
Kind of brilliant. That's kind of brilliant. You like fucking charge people money?
Dude, he
and
told me
just
that like
put
in
a-
middle school.
Wow.
He was like in middle school when he told me this.
No,
Especially if you're doing the $5 a pop thing.
he got spooked at the guy wearing a black guy wearing a white shirt.
How racist is that?
Oh fuck!
Oh, she's gonna steal from me.
A floating shirt.
What? There wasn't none of that. It's just I saw a floating shirt and I got scared.
I bet you it was just a guy like fixing shit into.
What's more
He was probably
racist
just, he was
is
probably
that
just going through it.
Yeah.
Like everybody else.
was more racist that he was really dark and they thought it was just a floating shirt.
Okay.
He was.
Legit haunted houses, though. This is what Eddie was saying.
Nah,
right?
I haven't been on legit haunted house.
No, spooky. Like, really spooky, like ghosts. Woo.
Oh, back. Okay.
Ooh.
You said back in Mexico.
I don't think so. I think my cousins, like my family that I was staying with, they were talking about like some scary shit, and they lived on like a farm out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Mhm.
And so as they're talking about this stuff, like, oh yeah, I saw like this one thing happen here in this room. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I'm out. I'm out.
I think
I'm
that's
out.
such a common thing in Mexico, though.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Mexicans
It really
have
is.
the fucking best ghost stories. Hit
Because like
me
my
right now.
my grandma lives like in a like really like secluded from like the town, kind of, and like I think it's haunted because like there's like one room all the way in the back, and like
something about it just feels wrong.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's how it was
like,
over here.
Didn't you
It's
tell me
fucking-
that nobody
Are
goes
all
down
of
there?
you like fucking
No, no, no.
like
Oh, is
psychics?
that
I've
you?
never talked
I don't
about it
remember.
before. I've never talked about it
Mexicans
before.
are very superstitious.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
we're,
Oh,
we're
hell
a
yeah.
very spiritual race.
Yeah.
You go,
Superstitious
oh,
people.
there's ghosts in that room. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember I would like
Hightail.
sleep
Alright,
there at
alright.
night, and I would like hear shit.
Ooh.
Your brother.
Oh no! My grandma's house had that same shit. The what was it? Someone was saying they were saying something, and we're all trying to like go to sleep. Someone was like, "Oh, like don't stay up too late because you're gonna start to hear weird noises." I'm like, okay, fuck it, whatever. I'm sleeping in with my cousin, and out of nowhere, we hear a pan drop in the kitchen. And we're like, okay, it might have been just like a rat. Like they got a rat problem recently. Okay, fuck it, whatever. Not a big deal. And then we hear the water fountain turn on, like the sink for the laundry. We heard that turn on full blast, and you have to spin that in a circle to get it to work. We're like, who the fuck did that? And so he's like, fuck this, I'm out. And he left me in the room by myself. I'm like, oh, I'm like right next to the kitchen. What do I do?
Goblins did it.
Apparently, so apparently,
He's like, I'm out. I'm making a break for it. I'm going upstairs. All right, ready? Bye. So I ran too, and I ran into like my other cousin's room. I'm like, I'm gonna stay in here with you.
Did you guys do that thing where you guys run down the hall and turn on the light?
That's what he did.
just turn on the light, every light you can see.
I used to leave lights on all the time because I would do that shit.
Oh,
when
fuck
I was a
yeah,
kid.
dude.
I was like,
I know.
My mom was like, you guys just heard
Yeah.
people coming from the Serenatas like hella late at night. You just heard drunk people. I'm like, it was in the house.
there's drunk people in the house,
Yeah.
Mom.
Apparently, I think what my dad described it was like a curse. It was in
Herpes.
Oh,
no,
fuck you,
but,
got curses, bro?
but no surprise, it was in my grandma's house.
Everyone's
Yeah.
grandma's
Everyone's
house.
fucking grandma's
And
house.
they have that one room. I swear. So when my dad was a kid, probably like about maybe 13, 14 years old, he would sleep in this room. But he couldn't go to sleep. He would have trouble sleeping, then he just couldn't go to sleep. And then he would tell my grandma, he would tell his mom that, you know, there's like this witch ghost, whatever, that wouldn't let him sleep. And apparently my aunts are there to like witness and testify that say, yeah, no, we had to like smack her off your dad with a broom because that's how serious it was.
What?
Yeah. So
That's
they had my grandma and my aunt had to be in that room sleeping next to him for the ghost spirit not to come in. And my dad would tell you this. If you asked him, he'll tell you the whole story. So what ended up happening was the next door neighbor was digging, excavating, doing renovations to their house and whatever. And they found like these, like, I want to say colonial era gold coins, like the Spanish took from the Aztecs.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever.
The fuck up. This is a fucking movie. I've seen it before.
No, my dad would tell you. And I felt the same energy when I went back there.
Actually, your brother backed up that theory.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he's like, that means something's bad about to happen.
Yeah.
Like when you find that shit, they say like, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
What if
Yeah,
you
I've
lick
heard
it?
of that.
You'll probably die because
Mold on your tongue?
the
You get smegma tongue?
the old saying. The old
You just
saying.
love smegma.
The saying,
Hot
you know,
topic. Smegma is hot right now,
I
Miguel.
was like, what did I say last time? I was like, well, you know what? Fuck you and your yeast.
Ew.
ew.
You and your yeasty.
Your bakery.
That is called jockage, sir.
You and your bakery.
So what they say is that if you find gold and you touch it and it turns like black,
Right.
then it wasn't yours to find. It was meant for somebody else.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and
I never heard of this.
and when the neighbors found the gold, right, everything stopped. That is until I went back there for the first time, and like God knows since I left Mexico, and they put me in that room, and from the moment I'm like, I don't want to fucking sleep here. I fucking hate this room.
It feels weird. Right?
Yeah, it feels.
Well, you
fucking
already knew
weird.
about the room, though.
No. I found out about this like just recently, like maybe a couple years back from my dad.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Like when I stayed at my grandma's place, like that one room, I didn't like it, and so I started sleeping upstairs, and I was already like scared, so I was having like these weird like nightmares, like of shit like pulling me into the bed.
Yeah.
Then I would wake up, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad up here. Whenever I went back into that room, it was wrong.
I remember one of our TVs always used to randomly turn on. And like in the middle of the night, you would just start hearing like Telemundo in like the middle of the fucking night. And then I would go outside and there's nobody in there.
Here.
So the ghost was Mexican.
The ghost
And
was
it liked Telemundo.
Yeah, it had to get up early for work.
Well, those women on Telemundo have big titties, and that ghost just
Fuck,
is
dude.
the fence.
Huge asses.
But they sleep at night.
Fat
Those
asses.
titties are in bed by 10 p.m.
No, titties like that don't sleep.
Nah.
They don't
Nah,
sleep.
they on Telemundo 24/7, bruh.
No, but yeah, our fucking TV used to turn on all the time. And I
It'd be like me
remember.
if like his TV just had like a set, like you just like set it up to like it turns on at a certain time and he thinks that it goes.
I don't know. It would always
The
freak me
TV
out.
has an alarm to turn on.
I don't know, but it would always do that. Sometimes my sister's door would just randomly open, too. And then one day I just went up and I just opened it,
Yeah.
like right behind, just to see what was back there. Fucking, there was nothing.
Like, how much? How would it open?
It was just like fucking randomly just.
Was it closed and then it opened, or was it like?
I think it was like ajar, but it would just like start opening on its own.
See, that I would chalk up to like just the house moving.
Yeah, it's probably like wind or something. but
No,
still.
not even wind. Like just when during
Houses
the day,
move,
during the
yeah.
day, the house it's made out of wood.
Yeah.
It heats up, it expands, right? And then at night, when it cools down, it contracts. So it's just, the house is always moving. That's why you build a house with those movements in mind. So maybe the frame was just contracting and it kind of like swung the door a little bit.
I don't know. Maybe
Must be that 1025 contracting / wind.
Yep. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Because what was it, like
it's a human
10
person.
something you were saying?
When?
When it opened?
I don't know. I didn't give the time.
Ah, fuck you.
Wait, has
Yeah,
anybody
fuck
played?
you and your
Corey's
Joker.
drunk on,
fuck
on
you.
light beer.
Already?
Fuck you.
Has anybody
No, I always say
played the
fuck you.
Ouija board?
No.
Have you?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I would
refuse to do
never.
that. Yeah, I refuse to do
And-
I
that.
refuse
Have
to.
you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was, I think I was like 8 or 9.
Talking to the mic.
I think I was like 8 or 9, and it was like it was at my aunt's house in Oakland, and like they lived in a 2-story house, and so we went down to the basement. My cousin like put out the Ouija board where I turned off all the lights, and then like I thought it was fake because I'm like, okay, it's Parker Brothers, like they make Monopoly, okay, whatever. And so like I put my fingers.
Let's go.
I actually put it with pencils, so I had pencils, and I like touched them on like the thing.
Oh, okay.
So
And,
you
like,
used pencils
Yeah.
as a planchette.
No, like I put pencils on the
On the planchette. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, on top of it, so you weren't
Yeah.
touching it actually.
So I wasn't
Okay.
actually touching it. I was like, I had pencils, yeah. And like I asked, like, are you are you a boy or a girl? And it actually moved. And it said like boy. And I was like, how old are you? And it said 18. And I tried letting go of the pencils and I could not let go. And so like out of like nowhere, like just I was like able to let them go, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not playing.
See, you're not allowed in this house anymore.
Yeah. Nope.
We're all gonna die now, thanks to you.
Yeah, come on, Juan.
Now we're all cursed.
I feel like with me it's more of like a preventative where it's like, okay, I'm saying like with the Ouija board, that shit's fake, right? Shit's not gonna happen. But I would never play it.
You
and
just
the occasion.
shit all over one in one story.
You're a fucking liar, is what I'm saying.
I'm calling you out on your bullshit.
We can play it if you want.
I'm not denying. I'm not denying his story.
I love that. I love that.
To me personally, I don't
we
believe
can
it.
play it.
wait,
play it if
do
you
you
want.
have one on you?
I don't have one.
I just won't play
You wanna
it
get one?
for the preventative fact
We
that
have one at
it
the
might be
studio.
real, so I would never play
You do
it.
have one at the studio.
Yeah, Dustin's not
Preventive?
allowed to touch it
Eddie.
Why?
No.
because we've had bad sessions after he touched it.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I
really?
remember.
Yeah.
I
Who?
remember you telling me that.
After who touched
Our
it?
singer.
You already fucking said his
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dustin.
Dustin.
Dustin, everybody. Anywho.
Rose. Dustin Rose.
Yeah, he didn't play with it. He just like moved it and opened it, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here! I don't want to play that shit.
Wait.
And so he's like,
Wait,
okay, fine.
He set it up.
No, he opened it and like he's like, oh yeah, let's fucking fuck with this thing. I'm like, dude, just put that back.
Yeah.
And so he closed it, put it up, and then maybe for like a month we just had bad sessions of us rehearsing.
Maybe it's just because Shark Punch isn't good.
Maybe Dustin annoyed the fuck out of him.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Annoyed the fuck out of me.
Wait, have you played it?
Everybody.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear your stories with it.
You play it, and what
Tell
happens?
us, tell us your first time and then your worst time.
What happens is your motor functions when you can't see. Okay. There is a scientific explanation as to why things move a certain way.
before that-
if you wear a blindfold,
Bitch, I want to know what your first time
Okay,
and your
Corey,
worst time.
Corey, you want to get invited back? Just tell us the fucking story.
I don't want to. You shoved me in a trunk. Look, you put your
shove her in the
hands
trunk,
on the
yeah.
fucking planchette.
Right. Right.
If you have like a blindfold, if you can't see fucking where you are, where your hands are going, it's gonna be gibberish. It's gonna be nonsense, because there's a motor function where your hand starts going someplace involuntarily when you're thinking about something. So that's what's happening with the Ouija board.
Oh yeah, and I shit on Juan's story while you're just explaining the whole shit. Come on.
He just
Look
said
it
bullshit.
up.
You gave an
Look
actual
it up.
reason why it's bullshit.
I
Look
was
it up.
9, so
But
Nine?
I was like 9.
But-
I don't know any better.
But when we used
Yeah.
a Ouija board at my friend's
Good one, Chava.
studio, and we were like a little buzzed, and we're like, oh,
Was
there's
this-
a fucking
Was it the art studio?
that art studio.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we were like a little buzz, and I was like, I got this fucking Ouija board. We should fuck with this Ouija board. It'll be fun. So he's like, yeah, man, whip it out. So we whipped it out like Chava just did, and we started playing.
All 2 centimeters.
Nobody
It's been out this whole time.
But I
You guys haven't
noticed.
noticed.
No, I know.
And
Why are you looking?
we're fucking around, and I'm not saying anything happened, but it was fucking weird. We were asking if there was a name of anybody, and it looked like it spelled Michael, but we stopped it at the L.
Jeez.
God damn it, Corey.
God
See?
damn it.
You fucked us up again.
I think I have a towel. Hold on.
I'm scared now, actually, that just happened.
Yeah,
In the middle of your Ouija story.
I know.
Okay,
Okay.
we
Miguel,
stopped
you
it
gotta
at
take
the
me back
L.
home.
We
Something
stopped it
funny.
at the L.
Something funny.
And we were like, do you... Oh, okay, Michael, do you have a last name? And it's spelt out Xavier. And we're like, ha ha ha, we're doing a thing.
All right, I want this beer cleaned up. The third drawer, there should be like.
Isn't that a towel right up there?
Is there a towel?
There's a towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Come on, Corey.
I just have all shit.
I think the first time I went to that studio.
Hold on. She's
Alright.
not done with the story.
Okay.
Okay. And it's spelled out Xavier. And we're like, oh ho ho ho, that's funny. And it gave us a series of numbers.
Right.
So I wrote down the series of numbers. And when I wrote down the series of numbers, it was coordinates. And the coordinates were, I'm not fucking around here. It was to a spot in Fremont called Mill Creek. So we're like, oh, that's funny. I looked it up. There was a murder in 1986 with a Michelle Xavier and a Jennifer Dewey, and it was an unsolved murder, and it fit the exact coordinates, and it happened at Mill Creek.
Bro, I'm crying right now. Bro, I'm fucking scared right
Yeah,
now.
that
I'm crying.
Wait, do you
No,
think
you're
Yes!
not. No,
Dude,
you're not.
Dude, these.
Oh my god, he is.
Do you think it was
oh my
just a
god.
coincidence or?
It had to be. Right?
I don't. So my friend is like, "You are fucking in on this. You did this. You memorized these coordinates.
You take
knew about this
responsibility.
fucking yeah." Like,
I would
my
totally
friend does
blame
not
you too.
believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not believe me. I'm the one who gets the blame for it. But like, I did not fucking know. And when I looked this shit up, I was like, "You fucking did this." But then again, I was like, "There's no way you could fucking remember this like longitude, latitude, coordinate." Like this fucking like
Who looks
long
up
series.
the coordinates?
Exactly. Like it was like weird. When I put in the exact coordinates we got from like the Ouija board, that's what we got. It was to Mill Creek, and it was bizarre. So that was bizarre.
Where is
So
my
I just
creek?
looked it up, and it's right here. And apparently they caught a guy.
They caught a guy that they think did it. Like, what was it, like last year or something? Yeah, because
Yeah.
I hit him up. I was like, bruh, I think they caught a guy for it.
February 1986, slayings of Michelle Xavier, age 18, and Jennifer Dewey, age 20.
Where is Mill Creek?
It is kind of near Ohlone.
There was
Their
another one.
bodies were found on Mill Creek
Creepy,
Road.
huh?
That area
It's
is
a creepy
creepy.
Yeah.
fucking road.
Dude, you know
you
what
go
else is
back
creepy?
there, it's kind of like near where that McDonald's on Mission is, and then you just go left.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
you just
Fuck
keep
that McDonald's.
fucking going.
Have you ever been to Morrison Canyon?
Yeah.
Morrison Canyon's freaky.
Is it?
Where's
To me, it
Morrison?
is.
Where's Morrison?
It's in Fremont. I remember I was going there with like Christina, right? And like
Right.
there's
Christina.
like a barn.
Somebody else.
Yeah, somebody else. There's like a barn that's like supposedly like really haunted.
Right.
And like we would go like maybe like at 1 a.m. She's like, "Oh, do you want to go inside that barn?" I'm like, "Dude, fuck no. Like I'm gonna shit my pants if I go in there. Like I'm like legit like terrified." There's like people who like videotape in there and like they see shit.
Oh, I know what barn you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I know
Because
which one
that
you're talking about, too.
friend that had the studio lives really, really close to Mill Creek, and we're like, we're gonna smoke it up and walk around up Morrison Canyon. Shh,
we
don't
are.
judge me.
What?
I see that face.
What?
So we're like, walking around, and then he's like,
If anything, I'm
"I'm
judging
having
your
a great
laugh."
time right now. Let's get the fuck out of here."
You guys actually met up and we're gonna go do it.
Yeah, we were walking around. We fucking walked like up Morrison Canyon for like a good while. We walked past this farm where there's like these dogs that go ape shit. And then this farmer comes out with the fucking like flashlight, and we're like, oh. And then we were walking up a little bit more, and he's like, I'm
Old
freaking
man
out right
withers.
now. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, okay. And then he starts running and screaming, so then I start running and screaming.
Old
That's it.
Man Rivers is at it again.
Nothing happened.
Were
Nothing
you
happened.
running and screaming because he was running and screaming?
Yeah.
Or were you scared?
Yeah, I was running and screaming because he was running and screaming. Also, I had done an Elon Musk.
Oh, you smoked?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
You went like
But
that.
not with the Mill Creek thing.
I had an experience at, you guys know where Shin Park is?
Yeah,
I don't know. Someone told me there was like a murder there a long time ago.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so
Is that true, though?
I don't know. I tried to look it up.
Look it up.
I didn't
Just like
Shim
Pull it
water.
up. Pull it up.
Pull it up,
Wait.
Jamie.
How do you spell it?
you guys heard the
Shim.
But hold on. But like we tried to sneak in one time, and we did because there's like a fence around it. And we snuck in. We were trying to like get into the actual house, but like all of us at the same exact time got this weird feeling of like you should not be here. And we were just like, does anybody else feel fucking weird about this? They're like, yeah, dude, I'm having a panic attack. And was like, yeah, me too. We all just booked it out there.
How do you spell it?
SHIM.
right?
Where's this?
It's right by where I live.
Which is
See?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never heard of
Peralta?
any of this. I never heard
Where do
any
you
of this.
live?
The only ones I ever
Huh?
heard of
Where do
is
you
the
live?
Witch of Niles Canyon, and then
right
the
by,
kids that got murdered at the Hayward
Niles.
Plunge. But then
Yeah, the White Witch.
yeah, but then also the kids that got murdered at the Hayward Plunge.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just know those two ghost stories. But then even the one at the, I've been told that
It wasn't at the Hayward Plunge.
yeah,
Was
but
it?
but people were like,
No, it was.
I thought it was a fake. I thought it was just a fake story.
Oh, wait. So that wasn't even at the Hayward Plunge.
See, that's the thing
Yeah.
though.
What?
Did it happen?
Yeah.
And if it happened, then I don't know.
Fatality. Let me see that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one, the Saddle Rock one.
Yeah.
Oh, you bring this Saturday. Way to bring a downer back into the mix, man.
I know, sorry, it popped up.
It's okay if the suicide happened like fucking years ago, where there's like a white witch now, right? Right?
I never
Right?
liked going to that fucking all my friends always wanted to go to like the secret sidewalk. I was like, fuck that shit.
Dude, the secret sidewalk sucks.
I bet
It's
it does.
boring.
Like you have
It's
to like
hella
hike.
boring.
You have to hike and shit.
It's
and it's
hella
just
boring.
a tower.
It's
like-
not scary. It's not meant to be scary. It's just an old rundown.
It's just in a scary location, and I'm.
It's
like,
boring.
fuck that.
It's scary because there's probably meth heads.
There's probably meth heads, and I wouldn't doubt if there's like
Zombies.
KKK. And,
They got like fucking like a shantytown whole thing built up.
what the fuck is
in
it?
Sonol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
like their whole like meth head sanctuary. It's like a whole shanty town. They got like stairs and shit, like makeshift stairs. I'm not fucking with you.
Well, there should be an area around here, like what was it called? It was like homeless jungle or something like that.
Yeah, hobo jungle.
Hobo jungle. There you go. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or was it like something else?
Where is
There's a
that?
hobo jungle. There's hobo jungles everywhere. There's
No,
a
but
hobo.
it was around here in Fremont.
Yeah, there's hobo jungles in like Lake Elizabeth.
Oh, so
Have you been like the back area,
So-
the lagoon?
no.
Stivers, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
whole area. Like if you like wander off trail, you'll come into like a hobo shantytown thing, meth head thing. My little brother and I ran into a meth head, and he's like, "Huh, I see you kids have a boomerang. Nice boomerang. Can I play with your boomerang?" And the brother's like, "No."
How old is your brother?
He was like 12 when that happened. And we're like, let's run. Let's book it.
I have a friend who used to be a meth head, and that guy is just fucking weird as hell.
Yeah, because all your teeth rot out of your face.
His teeth are gone, and like
Had a
he's a weird
coworker.
guy, and like we used to be on that shit, man. Like nobody liked to be around him. But
And it's fucked with him, right? So
it's fucked with it's fucked with them really bad.
Meth, that's the real scary story.
Had a
I don't
coworker
know if I
who
should
would
tell you this story.
had a coworker who would
Do it now.
All right, Eddie first. Eddie first.
had a coworker who would do meth right before his softball games, his beer league softball games.
Yeah,
Gets me in the zone.
Yeah.
gets you pumped.
Oh my
like
god.
chew. It's like
This
my
guy
chew.
this guy was funny as hell whenever he would talk. Like the only conversation I remember I had with him on the ambulance was I brought a peanut butter sandwich for lunch and I started eating it, right? And then me trying to be considerate was like, "Hey, you don't have any peanut allergies, right?" And it's like, "No, I'm not a girl like that." I'm like, "Okay, I just thought I asked." And this fool was like, "But I do remember this kid back in high school who did have a peanut allergy. And me and my friend would just, be behind him in the lunchroom and just throw peanuts at him."
Fucked up.
Yeah. And then there was one time it was like three of us.
This was an EMT.
Yeah, this was an EMT. There's
Goddamn.
there's
I don't
three
want him to
This was
ambulances.
an EMT who did
He's like,
meth.
so,
Yeah.
peanut allergy, huh?
No, who
Fleck.
tried to kill somebody with a peanut allergy with peanuts?
And then I kind of like unintentionally
This guy's a murderer.
made him pick up his trash one time because it was three of us outside of the dialysis clinic. There's three ambulances. We were there, and I had my like styrofoam cup and I had sunflower seeds. So I was just chewing sunflower seeds, spitting the shell out, the husk out. And then he's there eating sunflower seeds, spitting everything out. And he's like, why do you have a cup? Like, because I don't want to get the trash all over the ground. Like, oh, okay. He chugs his Rockstar, stomps it, crushes it, and then just throws it behind him. And you just hear it, like, clank, clang, clang, clang. Then he goes, yeah, I should probably pick that up. And he just goes and picks it up and throws it away.
That sounds like a loser.
Dude, he was fucking funny as hell.
Sounds like a tool.
He is a tool.
Sounds like a huge
Fool
tool.
was like hell. Dude, that fool was a hell of a tool.
He's like, I love math and throwing trash, but then picking it up right after I throw it.
I throw it down like a badass, but then I start to feel bad, so I gotta pick it up.
What's that from? Did you just
His
make that
brain.
up?
Yeah, it's me. It's my Mitch Hedberg expression.
What was your story?
Oh,
No names.
there were no names.
Don't do it.
Me and some friends, we went to behind Shin Park. There's like some houses, and then it turns into like a railroad track.
Mhm.
And then like we went inside there, and we were smoking weed. And then all of a sudden, a cop car pulls up right behind us. We're all like 16, so we're like,
Right.
"Oh, we're fucked." And so the cop car comes up, and this cop's being like a total dick to everybody. He's like, "Everybody out the fucking car now!" And we're like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" And
You
so
were Mexican.
You're underage.
we're all Mexican. This dude was telling us that we were blasting music and shit like that. Like neighbors called. I'm like, dude, we just barely got here. Like we weren't even blasting music. And so he was like, all of you are really lucky. I've been having such a shitty day, and I don't want to do the paperwork to arrest 4 people. So I'm just gonna have all of you just call your parents and come pick you up. And like he's just like giving us shit the entire time. And then he tells us, "Do you guys not know there was a murder here 2 weeks ago?"
Oh my god.
And we're like, "No." He was like,
Way to drop a bomb.
yeah, he was like, "It was a drug deal gone bad." And I'm like, "Bro, we don't watch the news, so we didn't fucking know that." He was like, "Yeah, we found the body like 2 feet from here." So we were like,
Fuck.
Officer Barbara, you're dropping a bomb, man. Like, way to ruin my high. Did that happen on Halloween?
"No, this was like November, I think, December."
Oh, no more.
It was supposed to be a cheerful time, and he fucked it up for us.
Yeah, I ruined it. Oh, we're high and shit. No more spooky stories.
I don't have many. I never really celebrated Halloween, so.
Oh.
Blasphemy.
Dude, it was like when I
That's
was a
it for
kid.
me.
Yeah,
When I
my
was
life
a-
is so boring. I got
No.
none.
That was like not even me. Like my birthday's like the day after. So like when I was a kid, it was always like, do you want a Halloween costume, or do you want a birthday present?
I want a fucking birthday.
So I was like, I want a birthday present. And so then after that, I just got used to like not celebrating Halloween, so I don't
Right.
like do it. Yeah.
Want.
I mean, I can do it now, but I just kind of choose not to.
Yeah, Rambo's had enough. He's like, let me in the smegma room. Yay! Oh yeah, too, but they're like white people ones because they're not spooky. Like
What's that one?
spooky. They're like grounded. One of them was like my parents apparently went out to go camping in Calaveras.
Right.
And they set up camp and everything, and suddenly my dad just goes like, I have a really fucking bad feeling. Like, I just have a bad feeling. We need to get out of here. My mom's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We just set up camp and everything. It took us like an hour to set everything up. Like, I'm not going. And he's like, no, like, I just have a really fucking bad feeling. We just need to get the fuck out of here. So she goes like, whatever. So they pack up all their shit and whatever, and they go to different camping spot. And then like a couple of years later, it comes on the news that they catch, and there's these 2 fucking serial killers, and I can't remember what their names were. I think one of them was like Leonard Lake. You can look that shit up, and Richard something, but they were really fucked up, and they had a McCamey Manor-esque like torture chamber
Yep,
around Calaveras area where they were fucking camping, and they would take couples and just do like really fucked up shit.
Wow, he died in South San Francisco.
You find that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut
What
the
is it?
fuck up.
Damn.
It was like, yep, there it is.
That's not
It's just
grounded
like-
shit, dude. Your dad got.
No, he was
He's just like, I got just really bad vibes. We just need to like get the fuck out of here. He's brown, so you brown people have some kind of like little sensitive
You brown
and
people.
the thing.
Have you seen me? Have you seen me, Corey?
Is he white or
He's a little white 60-year-old man. Of course, my bad.
he committed suicide. That bastard.
Yeah, I forgot. There was like 2 of them though. I mean, I was just like, yeah, this is fucked up. We just got to get out of here. I just got a bad feeling. And then after my mom was like, oh shit.
You said Leonard Lake, right?
Yup. That's it.
Oh my god.
This
So like
nurse,
those 2 were out there like in that fucking area like around that time.
This
His
nurse,
accomplice was an Asian, though.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, there was 2 of
Yeah.
them.
It's a weird combo. It's usually like a white guy and a white guy.
I think one of them was from like Canada or whatever, and they got like extradited or something. So,
Okay, well, this is really weird.
meh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, keep doing that.
I mean, they probably started out doing some shit like McCamey Manor.
Right.
I was about to say he would just kidnap people and just put dog shit in their face.
And then he's like, I need more.
Yeah.
Like, just got out of hand and out of hand.
this nurse I used to work with told me that he was present at the very last hanging in the U.S. in Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah.
This was like what, last year?
No, this was like 99 or 2000. Don't remember.
No shit.
Yeah.
Like a small town.
I don't remember, but the guy, and apparently the nurse knew, not the guy, but like people that knew the guy. And so apparently the story goes is that his family has never been like a good family. He's always been like in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think in Connecticut they have like the 3 strikes law where like, okay, if you commit three crimes or whatever, then you're done. You're in prison for life.
That's pretty much like for felons, they got that too.
Yeah. And so what ended up happening is that I think he robbed a store and the police were chasing him. And he's like, you know what? Nope. I'm not going. So he, ran. Right. But they caught him, right? But then he escaped. The guy escaped. I forgot the name, but you can look it up. Last hanging in the U.S. They caught him, right? So then he escaped. And then he went into this old barn or home of this elderly couple of like, maybe they're like 70, 80 years old. And he was holding them hostages, but it ended up killing both of the husband and wife.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And so,
Goddamn.
yeah, I think he tried to escape, but then actually caught him. And then the judge was like, nope, that's it. You're deaf to hang. Boom. And he was present because I think it was him and his friend that were saying that, oh, it's a hanging. It's like one of those things where like you have to see it, right?
It's a public spectacle.
Yeah, something like that. And so there were 2 sides because once he got to the entrance, the police were like, okay, what side are you on? The pro-life or the pro-hanging side. So then he went to the pro-hanging side, and everybody was like, kill him, kill him, kill him. He's a murderer, kill him. And
Build
then
that wall. Everyone's like, build that wall.
yeah. And so he's like, I want to see the perspective on the other side. So then he like goes way far into the distance, makes the turnaround, and he comes back to the front. And I guess the police didn't like recognize them or something. They're like, okay, what side? They're like, oh, let's go with the peace loving side.
Right.
And everything's just different. Whereas the other side was like,
All aggressive.
yeah, all aggressive, kill him. The other ones were like, peace, man, kind of hippy dippy, love and shit like that. But it wasn't like, like back in old, like 1800 style where like you were up there close and you saw the guy hang. No, it was like, it's like in the middle of like a prison courtyard. And then you were like, maybe.
Did they cover his head?
No, it was like in this giant, like black curtain box thing. Where
So no one could see it?
No, but you can see, after he got hanged, you can see the legs.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want to see him die. I don't want to
Well,
just come
once
to
his legs stop kicking, then he's dead,
I
child.
don't want to come to a hanging just to see
But it was like-
moving legs.
Yeah, but they're not moving after a
What
while.
the fuck I look like?
But
I want to see.
But it wasn't up close.
I wanna see the
They were like a
bloodshot
good,
eyes.
they were a good distance away.
Did you watch with binoculars, like the little opera binoculars?
No.
Oh, whack. black.
You were far enough to where like you weren't up close, but you were close enough to see what was actually going on.
Not really with a black tarp.
If you had opera binoculars,
You
you
could
see
have.
everything.
There's this
I keep eating this
there's
shit.
this thing in
Corey.
there's this thing in the medical term called priapism, which is basically if you have an injury to your spine, it'll cause an erection.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's usually
know about that
No.
shit?
yeah, it's usually up in the
Java,
neck.
let's go.
It's
Give me one of your cords.
The injury has to occur up in your neck, and so the saying, "Oh, he's well hung," referring to the size of your penis.
That's
Oh,
what that means?
yeah, it's if the hangman did his job correctly, he was well hung. Break a bone in his neck, and then he'll have an erection. That's where the saying comes from. Well hung.
Traumatized. We just fucking traumatized Miguel like 4 ways till Sunday.
I know.
Dude, that story about the serial killers, that's some fuck.
The one about
shit.
the coordinates, or which one?
Yeah, the coordinate. That coordinate's
Coordinates
freaky.
one, yeah, that was
yeah.
freaky as hell.
That one wins.
The coordinates one, or the one about like the camping
Both.
thing? Okay.
Both of those, dude. That's
Oh, I got
Tell me
another
more.
one for you.
Tell me
Okay,
more.
I got
more,
another one.
more.
Oh, you want more? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me think. Oh, okay.
need to
Okay.
know.
okay.
I'm already
Oh my
head
God,
deep
more.
into this.
This is gonna be our longest one yet.
Oh shit.
That's what she
You
said.
can cut it. You can keep it. Whatever the fuck. All right. So
We're gonna cut you completely out, by the way.
yeah, of course. That's why you kidnapped me. So
Yeah.
you can be like, get the fuck out of here.
We're gonna hang you so you can get a boner.
Just want to see this massive titanium
And he's
beast.
gonna jerk you off afterwards.
Let's see those beep curtains.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
You're
I was
smacking
playing.
my-
I was playing Final Fantasy, right? And like somebody in the chat wrote, "Oh, your mom sent me a picture of her vagina," and I was asking, "Oh, are you still at Arby's? Can you get me a number 3 with a Sprite?" I fucking died.
Okay, now I can go to sleep. All right,
Yeah.
Corey, continue.
Well, now you're not gonna be able to go to sleep anymore. This one isn't that bad. I'll do one that's not that bad.
Into the mic.
Okay. So, my mom, like, when she had just had my older brother, she was working late, and, she heard, like, glass break. So she gets
Stone Cold Steve
out.
Austin walked in.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Just
dun, dun.
stone cold stunned her and fucking walked out.
Drinking beer.
So,
Bottom line.
she walks over and she sees one of the windows. She's like on the second floor of this office building, and she sees one of the windows has been busted. So she calls the
Of the
security.
building?
Yeah,
Or-
of the building. Yeah, just the window, and it's got like a little kind of like hole through it, like somebody threw something through it.
Oh shit.
So she goes and she calls the security people, and the alarm company. I think it was like ADT or something, and she says like, "Hey, there's a window break here." Like, oh well, I guess you didn't arm it or whatever. She's like, oh, I guess whoever left last like didn't arm it or whatever. But still, the window's broken. Like, can you call the cops or whatever? Like, he goes, you know what it is? It's probably the weather. See, when it's like really cold outside, but it's hot inside, sometimes it causes the glass to break. And she's like, no. This is like a hole. Like, it looks like somebody threw something through the window. And like as she's talking to him, the guy on the alarm company, some guy walks up, and he's got his a coat all zipped up and shit.
Up to the window?
Yeah, he walks up into her office, like
Oh,
where
shit.
she is.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
And he's got like surgical gloves on and shit, and his coat's all zipped up, but it's relatively hot outside.
Right.
And she sees the guy, and he's like sweating and stuff, and he's like, oh, I'm with Raycom Security. I'm like responding because you said that there was, something with the window or whatever. And she's like, oh, could you please hold for a second? And she starts calling her boss.
Right.
She's like, oh,
Probably
there's
would
a
have called the cops first.
She's like, there's a man standing here, because she thought that the security, the alarm company went to the cops.
Right.
And she's like, yes, there's a man standing here right now. He's with Raycom Security. And her boss is like, we don't have Raycom Security. Like, did the alarm company call the cops or anything? She's like, I don't know. She's like, well, I'm going to call them like right now, whatever. And he's like, oh, who is it that you're talking to? Is it like the alarm company? And he like picks up the phone and her boss is like, who is this? He's like, oh, I'm so-and-so with Raycom Security. And she's like, put the lady I was talking to back on the phone right fucking now. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm going to like forward her back to you. She puts like her boss back on the phone and she's like, the alarm company has not called the cops. I just called the cops. And she's like, get the fuck out of there. She's like, we don't have Raycom Security. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And she's got like my big brother right there in like the playpen asleep and shit. And my mom was like, at this point, I'm like thinking like, I'm going to have to fucking kill this guy. And she has, because she did engineering. So she's got like screwdrivers and shit. She's like, I just grabbed a screwdriver and I had it like underneath the desk. Mm-hmm. She's like, and I put it like under my sleeve and I'm just like, I'm just going to have to stab this guy and I'm just going to fucking have to keep stabbing him like over and over again until he goes down. And she says that when she saw, when the guy saw my big brother, he was like, his demeanor just completely changed. And he was like, oh, you have a baby or whatever? Like, is this your kid? She was like, yeah, that's my kid. And he goes, oh, okay. And I'm just going to take like a look around and stuff. The guy takes off. Like the police show up. They've got like the searchlights. They got the helicopters. They like completely surround the building. They come in like with their guns drawn and shit. Mm-hmm. And my mom was like, well, that's weird for just a break-in.
Right.
So they have her do like a lineup and they show her like all these different people. Mm-hmm. And they're
was it like the live people or just the pictures?
Just pictures. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of pictures
right
of
there,
people.
Or
yeah,
like
mug shots and stuff. Yeah.
No, this is later. This is after.
Yeah, this is after.
Okay.
And the guy fucking like left. And she was like, oh, it's this person or whatever. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And she was like, oh, this is kind of weird. Like, for like a burglary or whatever. She's like, it was weird. He came in and he like approached me, which is weird for like a burglary. And he like, oh, this wasn't a burglary. This person is called the Raycom Rapist. He goes around.
No fucking way.
And he generally started attacking women that were getting inside of their car.
Yeah.
But he's gotten more bolder and he's been breaking into buildings. And I guess he saw you in here alone, but he didn't know there was a kid here. And he broke in and yup. They say he pulls out a knife. He hides a knife in his coat. That's why he keeps it zipped up.
Oh my god.
And they're like, oh, you didn't know about this? Like, we told your head supervisor or whatever. And she was like, no, I didn't know about this or I wouldn't have been working late. And her head supervisor, she contacts her and she's like, what the hell? Like, why didn't you say anything? And she's like, well, we just didn't want people to panic or whatever.
Me, bitch. I'm the Raycom Rapist.
Did they ever catch the guy?
Yeah, they caught the guy.
Thank God.
Yeah, he was apparently like riding around like on a bike or whatever. But yeah, he would like wait for women to go into their cars generally. But he started getting...
Dude, that's
freaky as shit. So I guess because he saw my little brother. I mean, my big brother. He like changed his mind.
Your brother saved your mom's life, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. She was like, oh, he's like my guardian angel. Because his like demeanor completely fucking changed when he saw the kid.
Is that why she loves him more than you?
I'm legit terrified right now. Because I just heard a car pass by and like cackling coming from the car.
Stop it!
No, I'm not joking. I literally just heard that right now.
I have one short story.
We're never gonna go fall asleep tonight.
With gunshots, pop, pop, pop. There's cackling and gunshots.
I thought somebody was like knocking at the door.
What is that?
It was
Rambo.
Fuck you. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No, I didn't realize I was gonna get that reaction.
I remember my librarian in high school. I rented checked out a book on the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Because, and I don't know if you guys had this at Logan, but there's like a read period where you had to read for like 15, 20 minutes.
No.
Well, at Washington, we had that.
Okay.
No.
And, yeah, I saw the Zodiac and I was like, oh, I've heard of this person. So she was telling me how she had he threatened to blow up a school bus, like full of kids and just shoot out fucking kids. So school buses like all around the Bay had to have a police escort. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And she told me another story how when Craigslist first came out, there was like a Craigslist like serial killer that would like be like, oh, I'm interested to buy this shit. And then he would just show up and just kill people.
No way.
And
I heard about that one.
Yeah. And she put her car up for Craigslist.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, gets a call from somebody who's interested. But she's like, I didn't give this guy any information, thank God, because the entire time he was just asking, where do you live? Where do you live? All right, fine. Where do you live? He's like, he wasn't asking any questions about the car. He wasn't asking questions about how much or how many miles. He was just like, where do you live? And she just hung up the phone. She was like, that was just too fishy.
It was like Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Where does he work? Where does he work? Where does he work?
How much is it to have you lost on a coin toss? Called it in the air.
Well, now that we've
Don't
disturbed
put it in your pocket.
I know.
Miguel sufficiently.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She had like 3 freaky stories.
Yeah.
What?
Like her stories, like they were all like kind of like freaky.
You have some
Corri?
fucked up
Yeah.
stories
Yeah.
about your family.
Stories only white people would tell, honestly.
I like how you set it up like okay, these aren't like spooky, these are well grounded.
Yeah.
They're not that bad, and then you just pull out
Why
some
does your family
serial killer
have
bullshit.
so many encounters with serial killers?
Oh, I got more. You want more?
Oh,
Yeah.
do you really?
Yeah, I
After
do.
the podcast.
No, dude. Oh, what? You can't say that one, or
After the podcast, I'll fucking tell you.
Well, no,
some
because
more
we're already
shit.
an hour 45 minutes.
You're
in.
an hour and 45 minutes in.
Mine-
Eddie's sister's gone to sleep. This one other mysterious viewer that fucking
no
loves
one's gonna hear this because it's like
Corri.
it's like an hour and a half into
we're
it.
done.
I know.
Yeah.
We're just talking bullshit until
Unless they
now.
like skip forward.
Yeah.
We're done. Is this fucking Ginger still talking?
Yeah, for real.
Well, they're gonna
Come
be
on,
like,
get
this
some
is a real Corey episode.
It really is.
It's
Yeah.
too Corey.
It's too Corey.
You shouldn't have kidnapped her and brought her back and threatened to beat her with
Nah,
the base.
they're saying this is a great story. They need to have Corey just fuck everybody else.
I know. And just
Now I give a shit.
Honestly, yeah. I'm like seriously like interested in her like story.
Corey and her
Somebody-
titanium dick.
All right, all right. Do you have one more?
All serial killers just want your family dead. Like honestly, like your family has escaped. Like
I don't even
crazy-
know what it is, but it seems
your
like
dad
white people
probably
just
escaped
attract
John
serial
Wayne
killers.
Gacy.
They go, these fucking gingers, kill them all.
Your dad was probably like, yeah, some dude wanted me to like come over to his house and stuff, and then later on it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and your mom was like, yeah, some guy tried to get me into his car. Oh yeah, that was Ted Bundy.
Yeah, later on, I was like, yeah, I met this guy at the local grocery store, wanted me to see something. Yeah, it turns out it was Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, exactly.
There was like a story like that on one of those story things that we were talking about. Where somebody, those stories that like traveling, where
Mr.
I've been
Nightmare?
watching
Oh,
those
Mr.
too.
Nightmare.
Yeah, like well, not really quite though. I'm not sure if it was Mr.
We are
Nightmare,
all
but it was
on
like
edge right now.
Something like, I think I heard like something hit the window and he like moved.
Oh no, I have cups.
it was that little bugger.
Okay. See, we're all on edge.
I don't
I'm
need
not
a
on
knife
edge.
to walk to my car. by the
Bring
way.
it.
Dude, I'm actually scared right now.
And you want more?
Yeah,
Dude, I
mean,
want-
we're already scared. so
yeah,
much
fucking
more.
might as well.
One of those like
I'm already thinking like, what's the escape route from the room?
I know.
With all the microphones up.
one of the things from those scary story things was this person talking about how their parents
Was that what you?
were talking about. No, it's just like a random thing.
Oh, okay.
On your guys' topic because it just like pop up like
Right.
no one's business with me. They were talking about how when their parents were first dating and they went on a date and the dad was like, oh, let's go walking around, like it's a full moon, it's like really nice outside, let's go walking around like in this woodsy area. So their mom was like, okay. So they go on like this date and they're
never.
Yeah.
a stroll in the
Never.
moonlight.
Fucking
you wouldn't
never.
stroll in the moonlight.
White people shit.
White
That
people
is
should
white people
exactly.
shit.
In like the woods, yeah, Mexicans would.
That's why we like come face to face with fucking serial killers and go, whoops.
Yeah, we live in the middle of nowhere, so.
But bullets go around us because we're white.
Because you
We've
guys have,
established this.
you guys ask dumb
There's a
questions.
science
It's
to
a
it.
it's a trade off. Honestly, they get serial killers, we get everything else.
Especially when your bullets have a copper jacket. Anyways, so they go walking around through the woods, and it's a little spooky, but the dad just suddenly like his foot hit something. And he's like, I don't know what my foot fucking hit. It's not very, like, lit right now. Let's just go. So he, like, turns to his future wife and is like, you know, let's get out of here. I'm not really in the mood. Let's go get something to eat or whatever. And she's like, okay. So then they turn around and leave. Fast forward a few fucking years later, and there's like this thing with fucking, like, I think it's Ted Bundy. And he's talking about how this one time he killed this woman in the woods, and he heard these people coming. So he just left her body and, like, hid, and he was hiding in the bushes, and he saw this couple walk over, and they just stopped right in front of the body, and then decided to turn around and go back the other way. He was like, oh, that was one of the times that I swear I was gonna get caught, but for some reason they just walked the other way, like, right before they got in front of the dead body.
No fucking way.
God damn, dude.
Ted Bundy was lurking in the fucking bushes the whole time, looking at them. Spooky. Put that in your milk.
I fucking cry, dude. Like, this is some terrifying shit.
It is some
This
terrifying
real
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
It's wrecked Miguel. It's wrecked Miguel.
I think.
All right, the Ouija board stuff, that was, like, interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, like, sidewinded me with your parents.
She
Your
has
dad
more,
just-
huh?
just
Yeah,
wanted
honestly-
to leave.
She
Honestly,
has like 5 more in the chamber.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got so many fucking in the chamber.
Honestly-
I'm not.
Do you want to
honestly,
save those for the next one?
the
or-
ones that scare the most are the ones that, like you said, are real. Like, yeah, we can make fun of, like, paranormal shit, but, like, once it's real shit with serial killers,
serial
it
killer
hits
shit,
differently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why, you got more?
I kind of just want to hear him now. Who knows if I'm going to be back on this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we like end it and then just have, like, Corey tell us? Because it's
Will
almost.
you tell us more if we end now?
Oh yeah,
if we
happy
end-
Halloween,
If we
everybody.
end it, I'm gonna fucking leave.
Yeah,
I am pretty tired, to be honest.
Chav is gonna
you can walk to the car by yourself.
go home and get Rakem Rapist.
I can't even spell that. How do you spell that shit? I was looking it up.
Oh, I forgot. I found it though. I was looking for a while. I forgot how I found it.
Wait, how do you spell Raycom?
Raycom. Is it 2
I
words?
tried it like a couple of different times before I spelt it right. My mom told me it was a little bit weird.
Dude,
Honey.
that's scary.
Yeah, that's scary.
I'm so sorry.
It's a little scary.
Hey,
It's a good fucking story
your mom told
though.
you the story?
Yeah, it was like over there in like Burlingame area. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God
No,
damn.
can't find it.
She's just like, your big brother's like my guardian angel. I'm like, oh, bully for him. It's like, you're like the redhead stepson. I don't like you.
Aw.
She's like, you're giving me bad luck. Now people want to kill me again.
I got more though. I got more in the chamber.
Hit us.
Oh, you gotta end the podcast though.
Why?
Fuck
Gotta
it,
end the
yeah.
podcast.
Alright.
No, we got 7 minutes. Let's make it to 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
so
right.
two more, one
Yeah,
more.
speed it up. Speed it up, though.
One more.
One more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
paraphrase it, though.
Last one.
Yeah,
God
paraphrase.
damn it. Okay,
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Give us the
Yeah.
story.
All right,
It's
all right,
7
all right.
minutes.
Yeah.
let me think. I'm trying to think of one.
Make it comfortable.
No, because you're gonna fucking fall asleep.
I'm listening.
You're gonna fall asleep.
No,
not
no,
gonna fall
he's
asleep.
good. He's
Okay, one of the times when we were fucking with the Ouija board, it was at that friend's house that we
Okay.
went to the Folsom Street thing with, and we were fucking with it, and it was pretty standard or whatever, and I explained how a Ouija board works, you know,
Right.
as far as motor function goes, and they had a blindfold on, and kind of gibberish came out, but originally it was a little creepy because it was spelling out names, people's names and stuff. But then I was like, okay, let me show you how this like shit works. If you have a blindfold on and your hand's on the planchette, it's gonna move and it's gonna make nonsense because you can't fucking see where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened, and I'm like, oh, cool, that makes sense. So we put the fucking Ouija board away, and I guess I'm gonna need the fucking door for this. But when we're all clearing out, we're cleaning shit up, and all of a sudden his grandma's room just like opens,
Right.
I was like, that's a little weird and shit. But it's the way it opened. Or I was like, your grandma had to have been on the fucking other side of that door.
Right.
I was like, maybe you want to go check to see if like your grandma's okay or whatever, because she wasn't coming out of the room.
Right.
And he went in the room and she was like asleep in bed. He's like, oh, did you just open up your door? And she's like, no, I thought one of the dogs opened my door. And he was like, no, I was just checking to see if like you opened it. Are you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. It's like, okay. But it's the way the door opened. It's
Like fast?
I was waiting for it. It's when you turn the handle and then you release the handle.
Oh, shit.
So that's the thing that like kind of cued me. Like I heard the door open and I was like, if this is like his grandma, you're going to hear the handle release.
Mm.
And I heard like the handle release.
Right.
So I was like, oh, that was a little creepy because I legit heard like the handle get released when it was open.
jiggle
Yeah.
noise.
So that was a little creepy. And I was like, okay. Oh, it could have been the wind.
I'm too superstitious to actually fuck with a Ouija board.
Yeah, me too.
I would never.
I would never. Fuck no.
I feel like you telling us these stories is making it worse.
Yeah.
You know what's horrible?
It's for science.
You know what's really bad is that you can buy a Ouija board at a toy store.
Yeah, because it's a toy. Like he said, it's fucking Monopoly.
Yeah, the people who made Monopoly, Parker Brothers, like make a Ouija board.
Because generally it's
Dude,
just
I remember I would go to Toys R Us as a kid, and it's like there.
Is it like all colorful and shit? Like baby blue?
It's like
Ouija
no,
board?
it's just like
we should
like
fuck
one
with
Earth.
them next podcast.
What? You're
No.
no.
Fuck
Yes.
no.
Fucking throw you
Yes.
out of I will throw you
I'm
through
down.
the window.
Yes,
His mom-
he's down.
Podcast,
That's
you
not
guys
allowed
can
in this
No.
house.
No,
You guys can take
his
the
mom
podcast
will
to
like
his house.
fucking kick you out for good.
I'd
Do
kick
it
you out
at
for
his
this.
house, but
Yeah.
film it.
Oh no! If they do it at my house, my mom will kick her out.
Oh my god,
Just got you
Mexican
ginger.
moms.
Yeah, no,
please.
you're
Nice
not.
leather,
Yeah.
My mom got mad when I played it.
Oh my god.
She's like, first of all, you bring a ginger in the house. Second of all, you bring a Ouija in the house.
I'll unkidnap you and I'll just drive you back home.
We gotta go across the street to the cemetery.
No.
Yes.
Like, I'm kind of down for that.
Who's down? Who's down?
No.
You down,
No.
Java?
It was
You guys can do it and
Yes.
film it.
Yes. Smeg was down. Who else is down?
You guys can do it,
Nah.
film it, and then we'll put it on the YouTube
It's
channel.
not that it's scary. It's that's kind of fucked up. You're just fucking with
Yeah.
people's dead relatives.
You're not fucking
We
with
can
people's
go
dead
to
relatives.
my
They're
dead-
dead.
We can go to my dead relative down the street.
Your
You
grandma?
can go to his dead relative.
No,
She's in Mexico.
Oh.
no, it's a friend of mine.
We're just gonna make a spooky atmosphere. We're gonna go. We're just gonna
Bring
sit
it down.
there,
Sorry.
right on
Oh,
the
you talk about-
sidewalk.
Yeah.
Right on the sidewalk. We'll sit there right on the
Wait, what?
sidewalk.
No. Do it
I actually
again.
have like two relatives.
Yeah, do it at your house and film it.
Why?
I can't because my dad's too loud. He goes, "Shut the fuck up! What are you fucking doing?" I don't know if you've ever heard my dad, but he sounds like Joe Pesci.
I've never been.
Hey, what the fuck is going on in this
Yeah, he
motherfucking
goes-
place?
he
What
goes,
the fuck
"God
are you
damn it, get the
fucking
fuck
kids
outta here."
doing?
I'm
I
trying
got
to
a
watch
bad
TV.
feeling about this.
Why'd you do it at Matt's house at the backyard?
Oh, maybe we should. Maybe we should. Who's down?
I'm not
Who's
doing
down?
shit.
Down. Film it.
Film it.
No,
Film
you down?
it.
Did you see what happened? We summoned Chris Benoit.
Yeah, you guys saw me Chris Benoit.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And he beat the shit out of you. He beat the shit out of you guys.
Yeah.
He crippler
That
crossfaced
was
you.
fucked up.
Fucked up and funny as shit. How did that not? How did that not make still real to us?
Do you want to do a shameless plug for your YouTube channel?
No, I don't. Not after
Really?
that.
I liked it.
I thought it was funny,
I thought it was
but
funny,
it's fucked
too.
up. I'm like, no.
Come on. Who's down? Who's down?
I'm not doing no Ouija board.
No.
I'm down for
You
that.
just said you were
You
down.
are?
You
I
guys,
said to
you
go to
guys
the
can meet up at
cemetery.
Matt's house and
He's
do it.
down.
Yeah, he's down.
He's down.
You guys can do it
I
and
said to
film
go to
it.
the cemetery.
Were you not down
I
in like
played
a
it before,
regular
so-
house?
No.
Oh my
that
god.
At all.
We're just a superstitious people.
We're too
Okay.
Mexican for that.
What-
I'm gonna watch
What about
hella
watching?
Disney movies after you
What
guys
about
leave.
watching? Would you watch?
What?
Would you just sit there and watch?
No.
No?
I wouldn't be present.
No.
Oh my god. Not even watch.
I would watch the videos.
Whack, dude.
Corey,
Whack.
do you believe in that?
What?
Because
That you can actually summon something bad? Or like, do you actually believe in like ghosts and demons?
I don't
and
know
shit?
One of my
about
friends
summoning,
played
but I
Ouija
know.
board and she swears she talked to her dad. And I was like, I don't know.
I
I hope he had nice things to
Talk
say.
to Elvis. Oh, dude, can you imagine just summoning up the ghost of Elvis and getting his knowledge and like having a conversation with Elvis?
No,
Can you
it's
imagine-
just his last moments on the shitter, fucking dying.
And being married to a 16-year-old.
He did marry that,
Wah,
didn't he?
wah. Who's ending on a downer now, Chava?
You know what?
Not me.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, we should drink every time somebody
Damn it.
says
You're
that.
short by a minute.
Short by a minute. God damn it! All right, somebody has to do it now. I can't. I fucked up.
I say we all just hit a high note for exactly 1 minute.
How high?
How high?
Oh, fuck, I gotta pee.
How high y'all want to go?
That's it.
How high
yeah.
was a terrible movie? How high?
It reminds me of the longest yeah boy ever.
Yeah, boy, boy.